into a new house, you're like, what box was that in? It's gonna be like that for a while, I think. All right, I don't know why. Maybe I have to reload the scene. I don't know why the token bar at the bottom isn't registering everybody. But maybe there weren't permissions on there when I was first on the scene. I don't know. I'll refresh my Foundry. Huh. We don't have a Dom tonight either, so.
Damn.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were just missing out earlier in the week, but the whole week? Damn.
Yeah, big family wedding. I want to say it's always a wedding. People always get married.
Well, I hope it's a wedding. Weddings are good
Yeah.
things.
Better than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, weird. So we're supposed to all show up in this bar at the bottom, under, the little hot bar thingy where I can peep everybody's stats, and you guys aren't showing up. It's kind of weird. All right. Oh, have you guys assigned yet? Have you assigned characters to your?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did. Weird. Okay.
Looks like David is assigned to the Fanspo bot. Sibo assigned to all.
Yeah, you guys got to go to the bottom left and right click on your name, and then go to user configuration, and then set yourselves up with your MCs. I'm gonna check the settings for. Well, I'm sure all my settings are just broken, but let's see. All right, allow polymorphing even though it's garbage. Critical damage multipliers is on. That's good. Panda speaker. Got to make sure Panda speaker's off. Don't want to lose your mind on Panda speaker. Let's see. Left click release on. The speaker off. That's good. Okay. This is Monk's token bar. Let's see. Filter duplicates, disable horizontal, open character sheet, minimum player permissions. The limited permission a player needs to see a token. Show inspiration, show disable panning. Huh, I wonder why everybody's not showing up. Oh well. We need to play the game. We'll be fine tonight without that. Okay. So, backspiration question. Alrighty. Oh, item piles trade requests. Do I want to trade with you? What are you going to trade me?
I was Fan Savat for Julian.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure I did that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry.
I'll go decline this one. No problem. Let me go in here and see. User config.
I don't know how to
Release
configure
character.
with just
Julian save. All right, you want me to do yours too? Let me see if I can do it.
Yeah, it doesn't give me an option. It just says all-seeing eye.
Oh, all right. User configuration, release all-seeing eye, Sibo Sheppin, save.
Oh, nice.
All right. And everyone else good?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
No, we don't have Nathan.
Nathaniel.
Yeah, where'd he go?
He was on Foundry, but not Discord.
He doesn't want to have to deal with his character arc, I guess, that's coming to a head tonight.
Typical.
All right. Well, the only thing we do is have his older brother direct message him. Chibo. Do what you have to do.
Yeah, I got him. I got him.
Threaten him.
All right. All right. Tonight's question is, if you were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be?
Ooh.
And why?
And why? That's the hard part I have to explain.
All right. While we all ruminate on this most intense question, if you were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be and why? Somebody, for a recapspiration, which I found out this morning, Lex did not know that they stacked infinitely. As he's done like 16 weeks of recaps.
He's been banking them then in that case.
I told him, I said, listen, I don't know how many, but just put yourself at 5. He's like, no, my mistake, my consequences. I was like, this guy plays Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, he was succeeding at a cost outside of the game. Even.
Yeah, I was like, this guy plays Curse of Strahd. All right, so would anybody like to do the recap? If so, roll them fresh dice on our brand new server. They probably don't look any kind of way because I didn't transfer over your settings for your dice. So if you spent hours perfecting them, you get to do it again.
Oh, look how pretty that is. Oh.
That is really nice. I like that. I like it so much we'll consider that to be a 9. That's Pathfinder 2 generosity right there.
Hey,
I
like
give you a
that.
+1 bonus.
Yeah.
A circumstance bonus, you might say. Julian, 16, going once, going twice. Sold to Julian of Mitros. What's going on, Julian? What happened last week?
So not to bury the lead, but we completed our boss rush with taking minimal casualties. That is not to say there weren't multiple scares throughout the process, but as was pointed out by our more martial members of the party, action economy is key, and so the more allies we had on the field, the more heals we could do, the more damage could be dealt, so on and so forth. We could, control the environment, control the fighting. But we did lead off against the Chimera Queen by dropping, Sibo and I concocted dropping him in the form of a whale on top of her. That actually went off rather well. I did get a face full of halfling dick, but, sacrifices had to be made. Haragwood remembered this?
What, yeah, so with barely any well, I mean, I guess some. And so, but he can't remember it anymore because he doesn't fucking exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rough time. It was a rough time for Harag.
I said I was burying the lead, but I was just sort of summing up and backtracking. Much like a halfling member being buried somewhere. Anyway,
You're doing fine. A lot happened in that fight. Keep
a
going.
lot
Keep
did
going.
happen. We were able to eventually blind the Chimera Queen by using Ben's help, although the snake had blind sight, but we were able to take it down after being pummeled by the whale. Unfortunately, the fiery essence of Dickbutt was extinguished, and Nim got the final killing blow, and reaching some sort of cathartic point between Nim and Vulcan. Who knew they had a relationship? I don't know. And at the very end, as we were all sort of congratulating ourselves, I found out that I'm related to Sidon. Yes, so that I have to deal with that.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
Yes. So I have to deal with the fallout with that. Also, I believe Andronicus needed to seek out Vulcan and Valis before we parted company.
Yeah, not looking forward to that.
And then there was some other odds and ends I think we need to take care of. But did the pinned comments get carried over or not with the new server?
No, but I have the other server open.
Okay.
Okay. Nim wants to know if the account of the battle can be sent to Pythor.
Oh, that was the other thing. Yeah, we wanted to update Pythor so he could.
Andy wants to talk to Vulcan and Valis. Andy also wants to take Crusher's sword away from him.
No, okay, no.
Brutal.
That's rough.
I want the animated picture of my family that Julian had made for me back. Like,
I mean,
look, Crash, there was a shell given to me by Cheese Tits in that.
Who would have taken such things from you? That's what I want to know. Like, what monster would be so cruel, so horrible?
A goose. A five-headed goose hydra. And in the mix, there was a small boy's shoe. And in the distance, we heard parents laughing.
Damn, Julian, take the inspiration. That's the real recap I was looking for. All right, so you get an inspiration and a recap because you're just one of my best players in the whole world. All right, beautiful job, excellent. Would anybody like to answer the question? If you were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be and why? If you are interested in answering this question, roll a d20 into chat.
Oh man, Andronicus burning your nat 20 on the.
Oh man, do they even have
Classic
vegetables in the ocean?
Use that 20 for the beginning of the session.
All right, Andronicus.
All right,
tell us about your vegetable life.
I just googled most watery vegetable, and the result was cucumber, which are apparently 96% water.
Okay.
So as a fellow extra mostly water being, we'll choose cucumber.
You're just choosing it because you like water? You feel like that's on brand for you?
Also, it looks like a lot of like sea things. I don't know what sea vegetables would be. I'm assuming the actual reason would be like a sea cucumber, except not the animal sea cucumber. Like
you don't worry that this might be cultural appropriation on your part,
right? It's messed up.
It's a pickle. It's completely
a cucumber,
different.
not a pickle.
That's true. In the lore in this game, a pickle is not made from a cucumber.
Exactly.
I am vested. All right.
Have you guys ever had?
We all know how the sausage is made on this one.
Have you guys ever had sea asparagus? That's pretty good.
Is it really? IRL?
No, I don't know. It's from Noriande. It's from Noriande.
Oh, okay. Just making stuff up in Dungeons and Dragons. I see. Okay.
I mean, that's the Noriande way.
Yeah, there's a ton
I
of
thought you were going to say that's Dungeons and Dragons. Which,
Actually, in Noriande, kumquats are vegetables, not fruit, so it's actually kind of weird.
Listen, you've been teasing us with this Noriande for a while now. Where's my Noriande miniseries? Where's my Noriande one shot?
So where's the Noriande World Doc? I have access to it.
That's true.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, Nathan and I have been building it in the background.
Where's the one? Where's the one?
It's on Kickstarter. We have a couple tiers. No.
Because Lauren's game's gonna be a Kickstarter.
Oh,
He
is it?
actually-
That's awesome.
He's actually
Ooh.
putting his game out there. Yeah,
A
it's
collab, maybe?
caveman game. Yeah. All right. Anyways, you may ask the same question of any NPC that you've met during your Odyssey.
Well, obviously the answer is Telemachus.
Telemachus. Okay. Telemachus would be a broccoli. He would be a broccoli. One, he likes their hair. He thinks that, if you look at them a certain way, they look like dudes with like a afro, and he thinks that's pretty cool. Also, he's been told they're very good for you. He likes to pretend that he is a behemoth eating a tree whenever he is eating them.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, they taste decent raw, but the more you do to them, just the better they get. You could take them in all kinds of directions, and they do kind of get better. And in that way, they're like the heroes of prophecy. Yeah.
Well, broccoli's such a great answer too, because like 6 different vegetables are made out of that same plant.
Yeah. So that's him. He likes broccoli because it's attractive. It makes you feel strong. It's good for you, and it's got a ton of possibilities.
The cheesier it is, the better. So there's nothing wrong with some cheesy Marcus.
That's Dungeons and Dragons right there. The cheesy bit is better.
Absolutely. All right. So with all of that sorted, do you need maps, or do you want a theater of the mind this part? Because currently this is the only map that exists on this server. Don't worry, I got the compendium. I can bring more in. I'm just wondering, do you need it? Yeah, we've been looking at the Coliseum for the last 5 weeks. So I mean, I figured.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good with the
Okay,
theater of the
all right.
mind.
Theater of the mind, it may be. All right, sweet.
Don't bring us back there. We were on the boat, right? I think we all agreed to that.
Oh, I don't think so, sir.
All right, Oren's heading to the boat.
Wow. You
Are
spent
the,
5 weeks to unlock some plot, bro. You gotta have some plot now.
Are the
Yeah,
orbs
he'll
still
be
in the
back.
arena?
He'll be back in the morning, but tonight he's in his bunk.
He
No,
does
Oren's
not
ready
want to be
for
involved
round
with
2.
Anything. Got it. All right, let me put on some Muzaks for us.
Let's Kyorgos know to come get him if something goes down.
Screw ups. You can't. No, stop. Stop it. Oh my god. You guys are out of control lately. Sorry. We're having some.
You're being raided by the cheese cops. It's okay.
Nah, she's moved past cheese. It's so much worse now. So it's like living with the gremlin. All right, so I'll turn on some music. Why is the music so low? Can you guys hear it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, I can.
All right, so one at a time, I guess. Andronicos, the sea cucumber. You're up first. Valis is obviously a very busy woman, so she's gonna get the fuck out of here. She also hates it here. So, do you want to try and approach her as quickly as possible?
Yeah.
Do you do like some dope anime shit to get there, like some misty stepping or levitating or flying or anything? Or do you just shout really loud, like Valis?
No, if I can fly, I'll fly. That's good.
Okay. And you don't have any training in perception or anything, so you can't hear what she murmurs under her breath as she sees you approach. And all right.
Tiernan hears it.
Yeah, all the way in Barovia. Yeah, so Valis says, Andronicos.
I have news for you. Your father as well, but I'll catch up to him in a moment.
Yeah, he's down there hugging. He's hugging on Narcissus, carrying Narcissus around, cheering for him for some. Oh, sorry. Did I say Narcissus? I meant to say. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah. So he's down there with Nim, a person that you didn't even know he knew, carrying that guy around like it's nothing. All right. She says, "This sounds serious. I hope everything is well. Though at this juncture, I can't imagine that it is."
I won't go into details unless you want, but I have a message for you.
I do have a want that you could assist me with.
Yes.
Why this spectacle? Why risk so much for so little? Here in the land of the dead. And Lutheria, your ally? Can you explain these decisions to me? I thought that you were a champion of wisdom.
My reason for wanting to do this is to get rid of Esther. He's like a cancer in Julian, and he needs to be excised. The rest of the group doesn't necessarily agree with this reasoning or this evaluation, but
I see. So
I don't
your plan was to abuse a loophole in the rules of life, death, and Thylea's judgment so that you could drop off your prisoner, your problem, for a punishment they did not earn.
No one has earned this punishment. It's a farce. But if anyone has come close, it's him. And as it is, if something were to happen to Julian, he would be free again. He has been for 500 years past when he shouldn't have been anymore. And that he could just move on. That he could just continue haunting this world. It's not something I want as an option.
My champion, I do not disagree with your sentiment. The things that he did to my sister. What he did to the Order of the Dragon Lords. Their oath, their creed, their purpose. He is a perversion of honor and heroism. But I think that you lack the vision to understand that to place him upon a tree in the middle of nowhere is to let him off easy. Where is he
rides
now?
around as a passenger.
Yes.
Occasionally taking control. That's not letting him off. That's not even punishing him at all.
Oh.
It's not doing. That's ignoring the problem.
I think you're wrong. To go without food, to go without water, eventually one can learn to forget. But to be given a small crumb, a drop to wet your lips, reminds you of what was taken and denied. Every chance he has to assume control, he finds himself trapped in the flesh of his former lover's bastard son. He finds himself at all times watching you and the others do what he could not, be the heroes he could not be. He sits, as I did in that box, and watches, powerless, as his works are unmade by yours.
Valis, we're not like you. If we're not given food, not given water, we don't learn to forget it, we die.
You were like that. I should say, after all you've seen and done. That is not the case anymore. There's no going back to who and what you were before, champion. You walk ever forward towards something bigger than what you are and what you were is your destiny. And if you truly hate Esther for who he is and for what he's done, you will leave him right where he is. Let his suffering
It's
continue.
not about Esther. It's about Julian. Every time Esther takes control, it's easier for him to do it again. I do not want to lose Julian just to punish Esther for a few more months. It's not worth it.
You doubt the strength, Julian of Mitros, son of Kira?
I do not.
Then why is Julian not here making this?
Because I'm not here to talk about Esther. I'm here to talk about your mother.
All right, that gets her. She kind of like turns her head. What do you want to discuss? Is this a question of her ascension and divinity?
I spoke to a vestige of her, an echo, and I have a message for you.
Where did you
From
find
her.
this vestige? In the tomb?
In the Telemach? No. No. In Lutheria's scythe.
What?
I don't know how she planted it there. I don't know how I suppose it was that let me escape it, but she wanted me to tell you that it's okay to cry.
Her face turns very ugly as muscles, long unused, kind of bunch beneath the skin. Her nose scrunches up, her lip curls, and you can see that the words have hit her hard, but her endless centuries of training, she quickly masters whatever response she was going to have and says, whatever you thought you saw inside that scythe was neither my mother nor her work. And if you believe that it was, then you are a fool and no champion of mine.
Believe what you wish.
She stands even straighter than normal, and she says, I dismiss you from my service.
I graciously accept. Need to go
All right.
speak to your father now.
Do you have lies to tell him as well? Of this so-called vision?
I just keep flying away.
All right. So while that's going on, Nim, you are finally placed down by Vulcan. And Vulcan just looks at you with just pride and says, "Oh, I didn't think you had it in you. I'm sorry. I've been a bit stubborn, to put it mildly. I hope that when the time comes, you're willing to keep fighting. And that you don't feel no shame. For it's okay to fear. The fear means you have something worth losing. Okay?"
Nim like looks around and smiles and says, "Oh, that's good," because they lean in close to Vulcan. They say, this whole business, it's got me terrified the entire time."
That's how you know you're doing it right. Even Pie. I get scared sometimes. If you don't have nothing to get scared about losing, you don't have nothing worth fighting for.
It's like even more so than usual. Everything down here just tries to kill you, and then they just sign up for it. Like, you saw that. They could have just left, but they signed up for it.
Well, it's pretty boring being dead. You know, not much to do. You get permission to do something different than wait in line and be tortured. I mean, you know. Even scrambled eggs taste good when all you've been eating is stale bread.
I suppose that's true. Nim thinks back on the roughly 500 years hanging out in Astoria.
All right. So, Ira approaches you, Nim, and she looks a bit worse for wear. But she approaches you and says, "Hey, not bad. Don't worry. I'm putting everything to song, and I thought maybe we could work on it together."
Oh man, has Kyra ever asked for Nim's help on a song? I think they're usually pretty
Well,
cagey with the bard stuff.
before all the shit went down, yeah. Before all the shit went down.
Hmm. Yeah, Nim gives a small smile and says, I'd really enjoy that."
All right, sweet. Let's go. All right, Vulcan puts his hands on his waist, lets out a big sigh. Nothing bad could happen today. Finally, a nice day. No heavy news. Nothing crazy is going to get dropped on him. Andronicus, you land behind Vulcan. He turns and says, "Oh, it's you, Antonio. It's good
Yeah,
to
I
see
just got
you."
disowned. It was fun.
Disowned?
So,
I didn't know you had parents.
okay, we're gonna ignore the fact that you apparently don't know how mortals reproduce for a moment, and we're gonna move on to what I came here to talk to you about. I was killed.
In his defense, I mean, some Tritons are born of the Nyx, as you know, they
That's
were
fair.
dreamed
That's
up
fair.
by
I mean,
Sidon. Just
but
saying,
even
just
then,
saying.
I feel like you would consider Sidon to be a king at that point. But
I don't think you'd want to give Sidon credit for anything.
yeah,
I thought it was a meiosis type of situation, so you have like one parent at best. That was a perfect clone of you, you know.
It's like
like the stingray.
it's full Norse mythology. You guys are just like the ball sweat of Sidon. Like every time his balls get sweaty, more Tritons appear. I feel like that's more lore than we've ever been given by Wizards of the Coast for Tritons.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So he turns to you and says, well done, champion, the Nether Seas. Pythor would be proud. I'm proud.
Thank you.
It's that kind of fighting spirit we're gonna need. the shit hits the fan.
Well, I'm glad that you're impressed. So I was killed by Letheria's scythe.
Then how are
on
you
her
here?
barge.
What'd you do to deserve that? I thought she was your ally now. And he spits a
I
fat
asked
wad
her-
onto the marble floor.
I asked her to. Now, when I was in the scythe,
Boy, I know that you're sad. Everyone sees it. But you should never consider suicide. You mean a lot to a lot of people.
thank you.
There's
Well-
always a way through it. Next time you're feeling bad, talk to a friend. Don't ask the goddess of death to strike you with her scythe. Yeah, good talk. Good talk.
Nope,
He
I'm not done yet.
slaps you hard on the arm. It gets ready to turn. Yes.
When I was in there, I met a vestige, or an echo, or an illusion
Mm.
of your wife. And
Mm.
she gave me a message to relay to you, if you would hear it.
Well, I find this hard to believe, though. Battle was fought. Perhaps my wife was struck by the scythe, and some bit of her essence may have been siphoned off, I suppose. Though I find that to be hard to believe. It's not the most impossible thing.
It makes more sense than any of the explanations anyone else has been able to come up with. So,
Well, a divine being is not truly a physical thing. As you know, what does Cairo call it? We have a respawn timer. This body is simply what I see myself as, what I want the people to see. But who I am and what I am is far more complicated than all this. Though if I were struck, this body would be damaged. But sometimes divine beings are struck by other divine beings or weapons of +3 enchantment or greater. And they feel the sting in their very essence. The scythe is one of the most powerful weapons I've ever seen. I have no doubt you could tear free a piece of a god. Is she well, then? I cannot imagine even a small fragment of her having to endure the horrors that must be inside that thing.
well, she said that she's sort of past all that now, and I don't think that affected her in the way that it would affect something else, especially since it wasn't all of her. But she told me to tell you to love again.
Is that what she said?
Yes.
I'll be honest, I was entertaining your story out of a sense of curiosity. In my heart, I assumed you were just having tricks played on you by some fell spirit or entity within the scythe. Something that wished to do you harm in your soul, in your heart, in your mind. But that do sound like the sort of nonsense she would go on about. If she was gone. And I can't imagine why some random hate-filled spirit bother to tell you something like that.
She had other information that I don't think anything else in there could have known.
You would be surprised. The creatures that your new friend, Lutheria, traps within that scythe are, well, they're beyond the imaginings of men, and perhaps even gods. Living nightmares, they are. They prey upon the spirit of the world itself. Such beings could look upon ye, especially when your soul is laid bare as it was, and see right through you. Especially with that wisdom save you have, lad, it's very low.
They knew things related to my interests that I did not know.
Or perhaps
And
they knew things that you wanted to know. I know you're seeking something. I know you don't just journey to save the world. There's something that you want. Yeah, friend Chandris, he helped you get that house. There's something to that. I know. I remember looking into it myself, and I felt like I knew everything, and then I was gone. Kyra, she knows you're hurting. She wishes she had a way to help you. She can't remember what it is you need. Though, the way she speaks to you, I think she'd have given anything for a chance to do so.
She's, even without being able to know, she's still done a lot.
Well, you're giving me a lot to think about. Have you told Valis?
She
lived for her mother.
She was affected.
Even now.
She was affected, and then she pretended not to be, and then she released me from her service.
Oh. Well, I don't want you to become no gossip, but what exactly did you say? What message did she have for our little ice queen?
She wanted me to tell Valis that it's okay to cry.
Ah. I see. Well, I'd offer you a place as my champion, but the position's closing soon, so. It won't be long now. Not long at all. Perhaps when next we meet, we'll be as equals. Wouldn't that be nice?
I think it would.
And he starts to walk off. All right. While all that's going on, Orin, you do a military training head count. You cannot find Maya.
Hmm.
See how he works that in? See how he worked that in? Holy shit.
Well, Orin hasn't been able to see Maya for roughly 40 or 45 seconds.
Yeah.
So mildly worried. He scans the crowd. He sees Corinna.
Yeah, you see Corinna in the crowd. Yeah.
All right. He'll make his way over to Corinna. Say, Corinna, have you seen Maya around? I haven't seen her since battle started, but I know she was there
No.
casting her magic.
Queen Maya vanished in the middle of the battle. I have not seen her since. Should I be worried? Is she all right?
Sure, she's fine. Whatever magic affected her in the arena probably just hasn't worn off yet. We should at least seek out perhaps Falana or Sibo.
Is she not responding to the SIBO link?
She is not.
Oh, fuck.
Hmm. All right, yeah. Orin will
As you look around, you look high into this, and you just kind of glance up, and you see high above the Colosseum, Julian and Lutheria, sort of flying close to each other.
Orin he folds his arms. He's like, nothing good can come out of that pairing. And then, but he's got more pressing concerns. So yeah, he'll let's see, he'll seek out maybe Falana, because I think, or actually Liren, because I think Liren has a spell for seeing invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll say, Liren, can you see if you can see Maya with a spell around? I haven't been able to find her, and she's not responding to the calls.
She says, yes, of course. I can do whatever is needed. All right, so you want her to like organize like a squad or something,
See if you can just do a see invisibility and scan her around the area, make sure she's not unconscious somewhere.
Yeah. So she casts a spell, and she looks around and she says, I don't see her. I can walk around a bit and Corinna says, I will go with her. We'll look for her together.
All right.
All right.
He snaps his fingers. He's like, probably with Yala. You'll go and find Yala.
All right. Sibo, while all of this is happening, what are you doing?
Yeah, so I actually am also going to see if I can track down Vulcan.
Oh, okay. All right. So you would kind of, rush up. You would see him nod to Andronicos, kind of like grip his bicep or whatever, look up at him, lumberjack nod, and start walking off. But you kind of catch him at the door to the Coliseum. All right. He hears you coming, takes a deep breath, to recharge
Be
his
strong.
deal with kids meter, and he says, Steve-O Chippin,
Hey,
friend of Lutheria.
listen, I was
Walk with me, boy.
I was trying to be okay.
What were you thinking? That's the most Kira bullshit I've ever seen.
I was trying to be clever. I thought that I was outplaying the situation.
Well, now you're friends with a mad woman. And you dragged the whole fellowship into it too. And by affiliation, all of us as well. This
Sorry?
woman, she tried to kill your patron a number of times. Out of jealousy over incestuous brothers pairing with a river or what nonsense. Who even fucks a river?
Yeah, that's right. I
so
feel
now
like,
that now that you got her, what you gonna do with her?
yeah, we have to. I think we have to decide that.
But I don't suppose that's what you're going to talk to me about.
Yeah, no. It's not. I mean, I could
Well,
just send it to you through the book of. Okay, all right.
We're here. Just speak the word.
All right. I need a pickled tentacle and an eyeball and a platinum inlaid vial worth about 400 gold. When you have the chance to send that, yeah.
Are you spell components?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Where should I send the Caledone? When are you returning to the surface? Because you're running out of time.
Yeah, that's.
Kyra tells me you know a bit more than you should. Don't you worry then. Because you ain't gonna have to be keeping no secrets for much longer.
That's good.
Right? Feels good, right?
Feels great, yeah.
Feels good. All right.
Yeah. I need about 15.
But I will say this. If you and yours don't get your asses in gear, you're gonna be missing the whole show.
Our ally wouldn't do that to us, would they? Because...
Of course she would.
Yeah, well...
She'll find a number of reasons to keep you here, till you miss the curtain call. Then you'll be rushing around at the last minute, hoping and praying that you're not too late, and you're gonna be off your game, you see. That's how she do you. Keeping you off your game.
All right, we'll see if I think we have to solve that too. Then.
What?
Yeah. Just I'll see what I can do about that.
Don't you linger in these seas no longer. You get the others on that boat, and you get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Deal. But before you, I also need about 1,500 gold worth of powdered ruby.
You can fucking grocery list.
I was going to just write it in the book, but you're here, and I just figured I could just.
You think I'm just made of money?
No, I think we can. I'll send it to you so that you can. It'll be a transaction, but
we don't have time for that. You just have to owe me.
Okay. Deal.
Don't think you won't, because I got plans for my money.
Yeah. We got it. We got it. No problem. No problem.
It's fixing to mean something for a change.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right.
It's good seeing you.
Yeah, you did good out there. I'm sure your father'd be proud of you. Storms off.
Okay, all right. I'll write those up, by the way.
So, Orion, what all did we get from Valis that I need to get rid of now? We got what, Clairvoyance and Sanctuary.
Oh yeah, Clairvoyance, Sanctuary, and if you were max, you drop your Wisdom. Because I think she gives at 50 piety, she gives +2 Wisdom. I think.
Orin, I got bad news for you, bro.
What's that?
You got a green dot on your face. I can't get rid of it.
I got rid of it for me, but yeah. There I go.
All right, hold on. It might just be artifacting from the import-export. Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, I don't see it at least. What if I
Okay.
put it back?
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Is it gone for you now?
Is it like on the neckline of his shirt or something?
Nah, it's in the top left of his mini. For me, at least.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Anyways,
that's
it
his
does.
icon.
right
Okay.
here.
Yeah. Listen, we don't need to worry about it. This is just growing pains, moving into a new house. It's no problem. It's no problem. So.
I
Alright.
don't see that.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. If you guys don't see it, it's probably just a weird artifacting for me. So it's okay. All right. So up in the air, Julian, the conversation continues as your allies are down on the ground. Where she dropped them words on you. Do you have anything to say?
What?
Hmm?
How can I be related to that bastard?
Oh, well, if you're being so petty as the whole, skin color thing, my son,
No, it's not
Golarian,
petty.
has a beautiful complexion, the color of chocolate. Divine beings, just, we look how we feel, you know? Also, Sai of Aresia is a very handsome man. Handsome enough to, well, you know, sire such a fine young man as yourself. But what Sai never knew is he was so much more than a cobbler. Can you imagine living your whole life unaware that you are a god? But he made a good life for himself, and he was a good man. And that's why I had him skip the queue. Took him to the fields myself and watched him go. He asked about you, and only you, before he left.
That was Dad.
Yes, how do I put this delicately? Your grandmother Katia was quite a whore. She seduced my brother, but got a bit more than she bargained for. You see, no amount of moon tea can stave off the fornicating intent of a titan. Obviously, she wanted to keep the baby a secret from the order, spied on everyone. She, perhaps for the first time in her life, prayed for help. And it just so happens that childbirth is one of my special. And I took the babe and... Well, anyways. When I felt the time was right, I reintroduced him to the world. Had no knowledge of his parentage, an orphan on the streets of Mitros, fighting for scraps, struggling to find a place in the world. I watched him grow with a great curiosity, and I must confess, I felt a maternal love for your bastard father. I didn't think I had. He was family, after But was I surprised when he stumbled into the path of your mother. Hmm. Who could have seen such a pairing? And she gives you a huge smile. Like, she knows someone that could have seen such a huge pairing. Well, anyways. Welcome to the family. And she starts to drift away.
How long have you been planning this?
Planning what?
You're aiding us against your brother, husband, against Sidon. You took the offspring of Katia, my father, Sai, hid him. I'm assuming Sidon doesn't know. Doesn't know that his grandson has been plaguing him for the better part of a year, just being a nuisance. What do you hope to gain out of all of this?
What do you mean?
Your hand. You've put your hand in all of this. What is your end game?
End game. I like that. Julian Demetrius, do you believe Versy's prophecy? Truly, deeply, in your heart, do you really believe it?
No. But my belief was that if we took no action, that it would come to pass. Or is it a situation where, because we are taking action, we are the cause of that?
She gets a very big smile on her face. She says, I don't know. Prophecies are very tricky things, aren't they? What I do know is that, despite what the five might have told you, I adore them. What they truly are fascinates me. I wanted to see what a little bit of them and a little bit of us might look like. What can I say? Making monsters is a hobby of mine. And look what we have made. You are a dragon lord, a titan, and whatever the fuck your mother is. Some might call you a mutt, but I think you're a designer breed. And I see no limit to your potential. You have been gifted everything. You feeling that, David? Mr. Gifted One? You feeling that?
Yeah.
155 sessions later, you feeling it? Yeah.
I'm feeling it now.
Yeah. And she says, now that we're allies, I know that we'll do great work together. We have a world to save. Julian. Whether or not you believe in the prophecy, I do. And I believe that you are one of the most important parts. All right, she starts to drift away from you again.
Yeah, Julian is just sort of processing all this. This is bigger than Cylon's your daddy, granddaddy. This is pretty big.
Mm. All right. Orin, you watch as B team, C team, and D team all continue the search for Maya. Maya's gone missing, the minigame. So they're looking all over. If this is Pathfinder, they need to collect a certain number of MP Maya points to figure out where Maya has gone. I love it and I hate it. Fine. Stevo, you are left there at the entrance of the arena. Andronikos, you stand there as crews of skeletons and ghouls come out to scoop up and clean up all the corpses and till the sand and all that kind of stuff. It's closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Will, can you send me that meme? That is just chef's kiss right there, bud.
Yeah, you put it in,
I have a folder of the Mythic Odyssey memes that Will's made.
excellent.
Honestly,
Beautiful.
it would be worth making Will's Odyssey memes into a coffee table book at this point.
100%
You know what I'm
agree.
saying? At the end of the campaign.
hit.
Oh man.
I believe that Will made all of these session 1 and has just been finding ways to
Just 5D chess, yeah.
just, yeah.
Luther and I sat down to get the greatest hits going. All right, but we're gonna find Maya here. So, So yeah.
So are you guys like doing an all hands broadcast over the SIBO network at this point, or?
Yeah, he does that as he's making his way over to Yala, because Yala's got that fancy third eye, and one will ask if they saw where Maya went.
Oh yeah. So as you approach, oh my God, Maya. I mean, Yala, yeah, turn some of this shit off, girl.
He waits the requisite 1 minute for the Guardians to go away.
Hold on. Got a few more. Got a few more. Almost there. Nope, still going. Oh nope, that wasn't it. Hold on. Wait, is it in the spell book? Spirit Guardians.
Do you remember what the yellow circle was?
Man. I think it was whoever was grappling you at the time is generally what I use those for in D&D. I don't know how to turn this aura off. I did turn.
That's one of those ones where you got to go into like the top left. Sequencer.
Oh, sequencer. Yeah. You're right.
Those fancy ones.
Nice. Okay.
I think yeah, and the
show sequencer manager. Hey, there we go. Thank you, Will. All right. God. I just remember being a kid and being like, see this piece of plastic? This is Yala.
Yep.
And everyone's like, I can see it, bro. I can see it. And it's like, can you? I drew this picture of her with big titties during algebra, and everyone's like, dang, bro, that's a great picture.
Well, yeah, she's got a third eye right there. Like, what?
Yeah, those were the simpler times. All right. So as you approach Yala, she has a look of consternation on her face and concern, much like this
wearing
character.
A similar expression.
Yeah.
Hasn't been able to find mine. She's not responding.
All right.
I say, Yala, were you able to keep track of Maya during the fight?
I was. She became invisible, but I kept an eye on her. However,
see what she's got.
She was taken. Yes, I saw what happened. Yes, by the Furies.
Just out. How? Just in the
They-
middle of the crowds?
Well, I mean, they were invisible, as was Maya. As the competition ended, they took her.
You didn't think to mention this sooner. How long ago was this?
Many minutes by now.
Appreciate your vigilance on such things.
What would we do against the Furies? And she also went willingly. They did not use their lassos, their arrows, their whips. I assume the Queen of Themis knows her own business.
He described
But
what
I
the
am
Fury
not
that took her
surprised
looked
that a man would question it.
like. He described what the Fury that took her looked like.
There were three. The three.
The one that appeared to us was Megara, right?
Well, describe the one that appeared to you, I guess.
The around Picklesaurus, right?
No, that was the one. She came to us on the boat when we just finished up with one of the cube keepers.
Oh, that was Electo.
Electo, okay.
Yeah.
Orin will give a rough description of that one and ask if that was one of them.
Yes.
Well, that is an issue. So Orin knows that. So the main three Furies are headquartered on Praxis.
Yes.
Son of a bitch. Okay. He'll put out the message over the SIBO network that Maya's been taken to Praxis by the Furies, most likely for sacrificing an Oathbreaker to Thylia.
Yala looks at you like men are so stupid. And she says, if she was an Oathbreaker, would they not have just placed her on one of the trees?
She didn't break any oaths, but she
How
sent
do
the
you know?
soul of one that did. Well, I don't know all the oaths that Maya
You
has
seem
sworn.
to presume that you know a lot.
He shrugs.
I don't think thinking is best for you, Orin.
I'm the only one. Well, somebody's got to do it. So if Maya's been taken,
it shouldn't be you.
Who else? That
Anyone else.
you want to take the role then, Thinker? Miss, I saw Maya get taken by the Furies, and I didn't think to tell anybody for 3 minutes at a time.
She is the Queen of Themis. Who am I to question her ways?
I think they're taking her for tea, you know? Just
They
a
could have
friendly
been.
chat with the Queen. You presume to know that then.
She went with them
Doing
willingly.
a lot of thinking, huh, Yala?
If Queen Maya needed help, she would have asked for it.
That's an interesting assumption to make.
It's not an assumption. She is wise beyond all others. She knows that I could see her, and I would give anything to protect her. If she truly needed protection, she would have asked me. And that is why I am not worried.
Well,
do you understand now why you should leave the thinking to others?
Or just frowns.
It's okay. Why don't you go get something to drink?
Orin stalks off, but not to get something to drink. He's looking for his trident. He's like, I'm gonna get my goddamn trident, go kill some Furies, go into Praxis. This is bullshit.
Here, Orin, take this juice box.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
does
give
say
him
over.
some rope to play with. You know, rope off of a stick, like a cat toy.
Hey, I don't want to hear any flack out of you, fucking grandson of the traitor over here. Magic power is probably the only thing that runs in the family, huh?
Damn.
Is it in yet?
Exactly, Zero. All right, I do put out the call over the intercom, the SIBO network, that Maya's been taken by the Furies, but maybe not to Praxis. Maybe she's just on a tree. So we should go and check the Maya tree. Well, the 5 tree.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Julian will think over
Is
the network.
Corinna and Liren on the network, or do you just let them keep looking fruitlessly? Like,
Yeah, after he gets his trident,
Let's
he'll go
not
let them
tell
know as
Liren.
well.
oh man, Corinna looks scared, but she says, "Then we will go and save her."
No, don't worry. Yala said it's gonna be all fine.
Oh,
She
well,
knows
Yala.
this.
Okay, then it should be fine.
Orin frowns deeply.
Liren says it makes sense. Yala would have been able to see Maya and the Furies. If something was wrong, she would have acted. That makes sense.
Maya's a selfless individual. I can see her not acting, even if something was wrong.
Oh man, when you say that, Corinna looks really upset again. Oh, you're probably right. She probably gave herself up to protect everyone else. She looks like she's gonna throw up now.
See, that's what I was thinking.
Corinna says, "Orin, you're so smart."
Or not satisfied. Pats her on the back. She hurls.
I feel like this is a terrible allegory for why men avoid strong older women and like to date younger, less experienced women. Because that's kind of
It's
how
not
it feels like that. Feels like that's how that played out a
It's
little
not
bit.
he's not making it weird, but he's like, all right, so now all we have to do is get to Praxis. Break her out.
All right, Liren says, well, we were
Yeah,
going
let's
there anyways to destroy the Death Star.
We're gonna need to strap up.
I'm sorry, can we call it something else? I just feel weird saying that.
Star
What
Killer
about
Base.
Dark Saber? They
about-
tried that one time.
What about Star Killer Base?
Oh yeah, that's a good one
Oh,
too.
that is good.
Although I think
Star Killer Base.
I don't know, I think
Well,
Star
it's
Killer
more of a
Base, I think that
killing
implies
star, isn't it?
Ooh, the Killing Star. It
Killing
sounds like
star base.
that gets worse.
It does. Sorry,
yeah.
bad idea.
Chocolate Star Base.
No.
Chocolate
No.
Star Base.
I think that's Centaur slang for
Oh.
an asshole.
Let's stay
That's
on
why I
topic here,
said
people.
no.
Okay.
Maya, taken by the Furies. Come on.
Oh, right.
All right,
But if
yeah,
the
yeah.
Furies are at Praxis, I mean, if they were going to kill Maya, they would have killed her now. And if they were going to imprison her on a tree, we already know where the tree is.
I
Yeah,
think
I
we
think
should
we
double
check
check
them.
the tree just in case, but
Hmm.
honestly, the impression I got when we were given the grand tour was that if she wound up on there, then probably the rest of us would wind up there.
Because
There
of
we
the
go.
Oath of Fellowship.
Yes.
But that would mean that Lutheria would end up on there too.
No.
No.
Lutheria is your ally. She did not swear an Oath of Fellowship. Much as I am your ally, but I didn't swear an Oath of Fellowship. Thank God.
All right, well,
Orin's like, he scratches his chin like between Julian, Andronicus, and Sivo. He says, he's thinking, he's like, who is the thinker here? Looks over to Lyra
Maya's
and
the
says,
thinker and Maya's
yeah.
the
We need to get Maya back quickly.
Sivo's the knower.
That's-
Julian's the feeler. No, Julian's the talker.
No, the toucher. Wait.
And I'm the fighter.
Okay, yeah.
Fighter. Aw. Listen. In another world, you're the strongest class, man. In another world,
Yeah, this world too. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways,
Ooh.
no.
How many attacks do you make per round, huh?
Gloria.
I mean, it really depends. I guess if the wizard casts Steel Wind Strike, that's quite a few. Tensive Transformation.
Yeah. We'll see how many of those they're casting on round 5 of combat.
Oh, okay. Wait, wizards have to go to round 5? I've never seen that happen. Is that a thing that happens?
You're supposed to eat their spells until they get to there, and then once they run out of high level magic, then it's on.
Lyran's confused. She says, I have scrolls.
Well,
Look, no one remembers to buy scrolls all the time.
19 intelligence Lyran does.
Sivo looks down sheepishly about that comment because he never has
Steve-O the
scrolls.
Warlock, the one class that benefits the most from scrolls, more than any other class in the game, is asking for a goddamn pickle and an eyeball instead of just a fucking composition notebook full of scrolls. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
he likes to feel the material he's working with,
That's
all right?
facts. That's facts.
he doesn't end up needing the spell, that's snacks.
I see.
All right, we're having this convo on
That's
the way to the
great,
tree.
buddy. You're taking out of the fun there.
We need to go check the tree because if Maya's there, we need to get her down quickly.
All right,
right,
let's
so-
go check out the tree in our mind.
Yeah. Let's check out the tree.
All right, you guys head to check out the tree. Karuna and Liren insist on going with you.
It's fine.
Okay. Yala is
bring Yala.
off celebrating with undead champions. She's rolling on the carousal table. She does not have to tell you the results.
The underworld carousal table.
I didn't want to know the
Absolutely.
results.
Oof.
Can I reaction cast guidance on her for her carousal table?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right. So you guys head out and head into the forest. I'm gonna assume that you guys remember how to get there. It's a forest full of nearly identical trees filled with
Sibo remembers.
Sibo's got
Sibo
Oh yeah,
remembers.
Sibo's got keen mind. All right. In that case,
Who needs scrolls?
You do. So
Warlock. That's
bird.
all right. So you make it to the tree. There is no Maya on the tree.
See, I knew it was Praxis. All right, load up. Let's get the Stormbreaker rolling.
they've got another base on Lutheria's barge, right? Maybe
That's true.
it's closer.
We
Maybe
drop-
they just took her there.
We drop her off. There's sort of like a room that's bigger on the inside than the outside there as well.
Oh, you
Fairies
guys,
use
you
the
guys
base.
hear a very sexy slithering coming up behind you, and it's Muscle Lamia. And Muscle Lamia says, "The warden would speak with you now.
Hmm.
I hope you weren't planning to leave without him. I slithered as
Without-
fast as I could to catch you."
All right, we can go and speak with him.
All right, so then, like a fucking Star Wars film where they're like running out of time, there's just another like wipe transition, and you guys are sitting in a nice like Greek-themed lounge, ancient Greek-themed lounge with like chase lounges everywhere and pillows and stuff. Levitating above his pillow, in crisscross applesauce beneath his robes, is the warden.
That was a wonderful walk, guys. You enjoyed that as much as I did?
So the warden says, what's the warden say? Hold on. Okay, he says, "You performed admirably. Though I feel that your methods were a bit unorthodox, and I would not go so far as to say Lady Lutheria interfered in the events, but certainly they did not play out as I had envisioned them."
I believe all that were in attendance enjoyed the show at least, and isn't that what matters? Your grand spectacle, drawing a praise.
Well, it has certainly drawn attention to a weakness of Hell Ravager. Those wisdom saves.
Resilient wisdom, trust me.
I don't know if that will be enough.
It's usually not, but you maybe mix it with the Mage Slayer. Might have something there.
I have to break him down and start all over again. And then you see all four of its eyelids narrow until its eyes are two tiny black circles. So he looks kind of like a ditto. It's adorable. And then he says, "I don't suppose you'd like to go again. Double or nothing."
Fortunately, we've got business to attend to elsewhere.
As he says that, Sibo, you're back outside the entrance to the Coliseum, and you're being reprimanded by everyone's dad, Vulcan.
Fuck. All right.
No? Man, fine. Who would you like released? And who do you offer in return? Or do you wish to bank this favor for later? The way you operate, I imagine someone you care about will be joining us soon enough.
Warren looks uncomfortable when he glances over to Julian.
Julian just sort of continues to stare in the general direction of the warden. I imagine trying to make actual eye contact is incredibly awkward and uncomfortable with it.
I mean, there they are. It's not hard to see
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Just thinking over the network at Orin. Just tell him a player to be named later.
We'll take the option to bank our swap, Warden.
A prudent decision. And not entirely unexpected. Well, Dreamwalker, this will probably be the last time we see each other.
I wouldn't count on that. We still have Hirak.
Ah, yes, well, I'm sure we can get that matter sorted out eventually.
Eventually.
Well, I have business to attend to elsewhere. Feel free to enjoy these refreshments and safe journeys. And he sort of levitates into a hover stand position and hovers out of the room.
Or looks down at the various pizza boxes. He doesn't take any of that.
Mm.
Is there anchovy pizza?
Of course. It's hell.
Andronicus takes some anchovy pizza.
Okay.
But there's pineapple on it.
Isn't that
We
canon?
call it cheesy flimp. And honestly, pineapple with anchovies would be dope because of the saltiness and the sweetness. Oh my god.
Isn't that cannibalism from Andronicus? It's like kind of fucked up.
Bro, that's the nature of fish, man.
Sibo, if you ate a monkey, would it be cannibalism?
Yes.
Yes.
Then yes.
It would be delicious cannibalism.
You don't understand. In Noriande, halflings
Sibo, if
are.
you ate a small child, would it be cannibalism?
In
Absolutely, but that's
Noriande,
a Wednesday.
halflings are a species of monkey. They're not
Mhm.
actually they're not actually a playable human. No, I'm
That's
sorry.
true.
So that's not true.
This is dumb.
I don't speak for Ori Sanderson. Okay,
No.
I don't speak for him.
Sibo's surprised
Go ahead,
he doesn't have a
Don.
tail. So
We don't know. I mean, we thought it was a dick this whole time.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, his tail actually moved to the front. There are no
no.
penises in Noriande, just tails. And so
Oh,
so
what the
fucking
hell?
weirded out when he got here.
It's not the lore I
Oh.
needed.
Yeah. You know what? You take your time on that one shot, man.
All right,
Okay.
deal. Hey, editor, write that down
Three,
for me. I need to
18
check
plus.
that. Okay.
So what do you guys got baking? What do you got planned here? What's the sitch?
I think we
What
need
you
to
gonna
check out the barge.
do? The who?
See if Maya's on the
Oh.
the Fury's room on the barge, or if she did get taken all the way to Praxis.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, let me grab the
Would it be faster
maps.
to go back to the boat and scry? You think that? All right, is she the only one that has the scry spell?
Yeah, Maya was the one that did.
Yeah, she did. All right, fuck it. Never mind.
I mean, I
Liren,
can prepare locate creature, but it probably only works within like a mile or something. 'cause
Liren,
Maya's-
Chandris, all of you.
What is a mile in the Nether Seas? Hey guys, it's fine. You just I mean the barge is right there. They probably haven't gotten too far yet.
Oh no, not even a mile, 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Fucking stupid.
And Crash,
Oh,
the
mhm.
super weapons that Lutheria said she was going to give
Yeah.
us, those are delivered to the ship already, correct?
Yes. That was the deal, I believe, is that she would deliver them to the
Yeah.
ship. Yeah.
Do we know if Hirak's reformed by now?
He's definitely not. His essence was absorbed by a greater spirit, which is to say, the swarm. Yeah, I mean, they might be able to get his soul eventually, but I mean, it's not
Okay.
looking too good.
Has Ornal, before we leave the island, Ornal seek out Kalik,
Okay.
see how they're holding up.
I mean, they're not holding up great. But when you approach, Kalik looks to you, and her face is full of sorrow. And she says, I can't believe he's gone. We only just were freed from all of this. Now his soul is forfeit. Is that the fate that waits for all of us who fail in this battle that is to come?
I can't say what waits for us, but what waits for Thalia and her people is salvation. That's what we need to think about. Hirak fought and died for that, and died again for it. And we'll do what we can for him. But beyond that, we need to keep moving forward.
She nods and says, I understand. Think. I'm ready. I will go where you go. And your enemies are my enemies.
All right. And we will be back, Kalik, to get him.
So you say.
I swear it. Before my work is done, I'll make sure Hirak's back.
All right, as you swear this oath, you feel the power of Thylea binding you to your word. All right, everybody goes back to the boat. Liren tells you that I just don't really want to use any more like spells in case there's an emergency, and I used a lot in the arena. I mean, surely you can understand. The barge is just right there. Look, it's they're parked next to us.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, we can go. If Maya's not on the barge, I think we need this guy.
Fair enough.
All right, I cast clairvoyance over to the barge. I'm kidding.
Okay, so I guess I'll grab the barge for you guys. Let's see. What do we got?
We're gonna like stumble into that star room and just like be lost forever now.
Aw, is that the goal? I hope not.
No, I'm just afraid we're gonna open the wrong door.
All right, let's see. Oh, it's all you guys. You're already there. Okay, cool. Let's see. Grab that. Let's see. Are you guys bringing a B team with you, or giving everybody a chance to rest?
I think probably we give everybody a chance to rest.
I think that's
Maybe bring
fine.
some of the ones that didn't come in, Might as well, right?
Antonia.
All right, you guys bring on Antonia. All right.
Might be some Furias in here that need to.
No, no, thank you.
We're bringing Falana.
Oh, are you gonna bring Falana?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see.
Porcelain.
Moxena.
I can't get Maya's invisibility to go away.
Oh.
That's the real reason she's missing. I can't actually get it to turn off.
She's here with
Fury's
us.
made it
She's in
permanent.
the room right now.
Oh, I know what it is. Don't try to turn off invisibility. Try to turn off greater invisibility. You're welcome.
Oh, okay. Why didn't I think of that? Let's see. Falana. E, F, G, H. Oh my god. Fucking NPCs. Alright. I meant, what a rich and robust story we're telling together. Okay, so let's see. There's Sibo, him small. Alright, so you're bringing Falana, and that's it?
Moxena.
Oh,
Falana,
and
Moxena.
Moxena's coming. Okay.
Well, yeah, we just need to bring some strong NPCs. Just
Telemachus.
To flex.
Telemachus. No,
Carl.
just in case, yeah.
Carl.
Oh, Telemachus. Okay, Carl. Hell yeah.
Hey, Folon. Folon hasn't been around for a while.
Okay, you want to bring Folon?
He's not a strong NPC, though.
Dang, bro.
Full-on's a badass.
You notice that the ones that you use, they get stronger through like storytelling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, then we should bring Hermione. I gotta honestly.
Takes a strong
Yeah.
base to build on.
wow, Mr. Eugenics of Mitros over there. All right,
Okay,
all right.
Mr. Dex
Hey.
Fighter. So
You play a lot of
exercise and work on your
playing a lot of
reflexes. Do they
Pal
get
World over here.
duller or sharper?
Don't worry. Cred volunteers to come with you. He's not tired from the battle at all.
Nice.
Perfect.
He heard, and dude, I heard you needed someone strong. It's time to kill Lutheria. I'm ready. Though I think we should have done it when we all had those sweet buffs from the arena.
Not quite yet,
Yeah,
Cred,
I
but
feel very
No,
safe.
we're
Rusty.
not going to kill Lutheria.
Why not? She's a bad guy.
It's
ish.
complicated.
It's complicated. I mean, when I signed up for this, you guys said you were going to kill the Titans. It doesn't seem that complicated to me.
There's an order of operations to these things, Cred.
Oh, mathematics.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Maybe you should bring calculus instead.
You know what? If you need some R&R after the fight, we could bring
Yeah.
calculus.
Listen, I don't first.
Sorry, Cred,
Yeah.
you're breaking up a little bit there.
And here, calculus. Goodbye. All right, calculus looks around like, what is this? A mission? What's happening?
Yeah, we're going to Lutheria's barge. We're going to the Hypnos. Strap up.
Okay. Calculus says, this is not what I expected for my first mission, but whatever you need.
It's a sink or swim kind of thing.
I see you finally understand my power.
Surely.
I understand that you have the sexiest token art.
All right,
John,
let's bring you guys over to the map.
You're gonna get sent to Nessa with that. Slow down there.
All right.
I mean, it depends on what assets you value.
So as Andronicus starts to shout that line, there's another crossfade, and you guys find yourself on Lutheria's barge.
The walk here was nice too, guys. Man, that's...
Right. So Lutheria heard that you were here, and she says, "Oh, you just can't stay away. Don't we all have things we need to be doing? Time is running very short."
Maya's been taken by the Furies.
Oh, is that all?
We thought they might have brought her here as a stopping off point, as they have the base of operations.
I think they brought it to Praxis.
That's, I mean, There is Maya. You see her kind of look up to the right, but you see her third eye sort of look up to the left and then sort of roll back into her head. And she says, oh, she's at the heart tree of Thylea.
Oh. Well, I guess we
Anything else that you need? Or
sail to the heart tree.
while you're here, we could play a game, perhaps.
Julie would like to insight Lutheria when she says that Maya's at the heart tree, because Yala said that she saw Maya be taken away by the Furies.
Mhm.
We didn't question Yala about that.
Because Yala never lies.
Yeah. Or
Nor trust because he's not a thinker, alright?
anyway, I would like to insight Lutheria if I may.
I would like to guidance that.
He's street smarts.
You're trying to beat a passive deception score of 38.
There's more than just book smarts, you know.
All right. You may do so with advantage, so you may roll again, though you may want to turn on roll 2 dice. I have to turn that on too, I think.
Is that under configure?
Better rolls.
Better
Always roll
rolls?
multiple dice.
Always
Yeah, I'm gonna roll
If you
something.
just-
Better
just to see if it
rolls.
rolls twice.
If you just search for roll multiple, it'll pop up.
Okay.
So attack there. Just drop your colors.
No, I wanted to see if my multiple dice was on or not.
I'm just gonna roll.
Ready, set, roll. My bad. I'm going through years and years of mod changes. Yeah. So, roll damage.
I'm just gonna click inside again, and I'll figure
Yeah,
out
no
the
worries, no
settings
worries. Yeah, go for it, That second one, pretty good. She's definitely telling you the truth.
Huh.
She looks at you and says, "Well, games." No,
Lots
what
of
am I
supplies.
saying?
We
Theater,
don't
you
have
silly.
time, unfortunately.
That's right. We need to get you back to the surface. Sorry, I get so distracted sometimes.
We appreciate your understanding with this.
Oh, who is this? Pussy. Oh. And she moves to pick up Carl. Carl freezes, like Orange Cat do.
I thought she was talking about me. I've been called that so many times.
She reaches out for him without asking consent, like she's gonna pick him up. I see. No one cares for Carl. She picks up
This-
Carl. And she smooshes him into her bosom. And she says, "Oh, pussy, so cute. Whose familiar is this?"
He is his own person, actually.
Oh,
That's Carl, son of Pythor.
Oh, Carl with the keyboard. Oh, I'm so sorry. She extracts him from her bosom and gently places him down. Carl is unable to speak. How embarrassing. Don't you look wonderful? I just want to take in this sight in case it's the last time I see some of you. Oh, who am I kidding? I'll at least see you one more time, if you know what I mean.
Let's get back to the
Alright.
ship.
Yeah, Warren watches it go for a moment, and then
Mm-hmm.
no, not like that. He frowns at the interaction, and then starts heading for the scene transition.
I know the way, guys. Follow me.
Calculus sees Etheria leave, sees everyone's still alive, and then adjusts their veil and says, "Calculated."
You did good.
I feel my power grow.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got a +1 circumstance bonus to something now.
Maybe. Who knows? It's almost chapter 8. They'll have to reevaluate the B-team abilities based on how often we were used.
Well, in that case, you should be a shoo-in for promotion, I'd say.
Glad I dug this map out of story.
What do you want us to do? Fucking
I couldn't have imagined the fucking boat without that map. All right, it was for me. It's for me. Method acting. I have to be in it. I have to be in the scene.
you tried to get us to. You want us to throw down anything just because you throw us on a map? We'll roll initiative, huh?
I try sometimes. I try to goad him. You guys have been around too long to fall for that stuff. All right.
Arena though.
Sibo's out of breath. I told you we could get here faster than we went there.
As you guys return, Liren says, "How bad could it have been? You literally flew from this deck to that deck, Sibo."
But we did it faster. You could see how fast we did it on the way back, right?
So where is Maya?
The heart tree.
Just the heart tree of Thylea.
Why?
Oh, see, which is on the Golden Isle, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
But Druid's just confused as hell.
Isle of the Golden Heart. Okay.
Yeah.
Some gold stuff, approximate knowledge.
There is a golden ram that likes that to live on that island in the certain
winter
seasons.
months.
Well, there are no seasons, but it's confusing. Anyways, he likes to live there while his wool is regrowing. There are no seasons. So, yeah. It's always Mediterranean climate everywhere. To get weather, you have to go to a desert or a mountain, like in Minecraft.
That's how it should be, to be honest. Kind of
Yeah,
sucks
for
living
real,
where the seasons
Yeah.
come to you. It kind of over it, huh? All right, we are on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
We'll look to everybody. Is there anything else that we're forgetting or we need to attend to before we set off?
Did anyone, when they spoke with Vulcan, ask him about a body for Katia, since we're having to go to Praxis?
No.
Brennan says, I saw Sibo and Andronico speaking with him.
I write it in my book real quick. Yeah, I asked him. He said he'd let me know.
All right.
Insight check.
But you guys already asked him about this before? Or...
I think that
we never did.
Oh.
No. I think I wrote it in the book the moment we talked about it.
Okay. So Sibo, you get a message back right away, and it says, "Oh, I've been working hard on this one."
I just get a body for Calic as well.
I asked that as well. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Also, Calic.
Ooh, wait, y'all only ordered one.
Maya was going to cast some magic, I believe, but that's going to be an issue now.
I write that, but instead of I believe, I say Orin believes. The thinker.
What are you writing there, Sibo?
All right. He says, I might be able to throw something together. How much time do I got?
Yeah, how long do we think it's going to take us to...
Hard to say.
I just write hard to say.
Time's kind of, it's nebulous here.
I already told Vulcan that I would let him know when we know we're getting out, but we don't know where, when, etc.
Okay. A lot of excuses going around. Got it.
Yeah.
It's like being asked to time schedule in a timeless place. Hard.
All right. He writes back and says, okay, hey, I have some prototypes. They didn't work out, but I can strap a few together and come up with something.
Nice. All right. I'll hop in your DMs when we're back.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what now, y'all?
Julian would like to call for a meeting of just the Heroes of Prophecy.
The four?
The four of us?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
I was
going to say the five. I was like, wait, no, we're missing Maya.
I have a Maya plushie I'll bring with, just so she's there in spirit.
What do you have that, Sibo?
Well, Nessa made it for me.
Oh, okay.
It's for merchandising. So we've got the sneaker line. Then we're going to make stuffed toys of all of us.
I have a Giorgos Squishmallow as well that I've...
Damn, you know that'd be cool.
Yeah, right?
That would be.
That's still so fast.
Right.
The only trouble would be is if it's like one of those stuffed animals where you can put like scents or whatever in them, but it smells like, rotten.
You're scented.
Oh, jeez.
I think honestly, some people would want it that way.
Oh God.
Siba would.
Yeah, like the real Giorgo stands. You know what I'm saying? They'd want it. They'd want it that way. Yeah.
The real Giorgo stance. A large subcontingent of the mythic fan base, I'm sure.
We don't know.
I mean, it's a small population, but there's still a chance that there's at least one Giorgo stan out there. Anyways, I'll be whatever NPCs you need, but it sounds like you're having a hero huddle, so I'm just
We are
gonna
having a
chill.
hero huddle.
I'm gonna chill and listen in.
What's the plan, Julian?
I'm not sure. I think we're going to have to call on our best and brightest to help us get back to the surface, because we were relying on Maya and her tree trimmings to get us out, and we don't have a Maya. Also, I have been informed by Lutheria I am the grandson of Sidon.
Hmm.
Katia was not lying when she said she was my grandmother, and we did know that she was with Sidon, and part of what the reason she is the way she is at the moment is because of Lutheria's jealousy. She took Sai out of time and put him back when the time was right, which just feels like she's been engineering all of this. I have no clue what her end game is, but I feel that whatever the end result, she doesn't care because she gets something out of it either way. But when she was telling me that I was related to the Titans, that she believed in Versy's prophecy, I don't. From the standpoint of, yes, it's a vision, but visions can be misunderstood or misinterpreted, or the vision could be as a result of what we are doing. But in order for us to operate properly as a group, we have to be honest with one another, and I felt that this information would be somehow key to the upcoming fight. Not to mention that if I'm a direct descendant of a Titan, potentially we could use my blood to quench the sword in? I don't know.
So what if the third eye thing is only passed down maybe directly, or...
I don't know.
Warren's focusing on Julian's forehead.
Man, if only he had gotten a level 12 feet with everybody.
Oh, man. Maybe it's something you grow into. Well,
it would have been so much more mysterious.
It just wakes up with a third eye.
I know how that feels.
I appreciate you telling us, but as far as I'm concerned, it changes nothing. Maybe makes some of your past marks.
Yeah, I don't think it changes anything for us, but it could be, I know, something that we could use to surprise Sidon in the critical moment. I don't know. Or it could be used to our advantage.
I think this makes you my great uncle or something like that.
And Andronicus, you're being absurd.
Yeah, at least one of those.
Okay, so my people are spawned from Sidon's dream.
Oh no, I understand where you're coming from, but that doesn't matter.
I'm just gonna call you Uncle from now on.
Uncle Julian.
Uncle Jay.
Uncle Jay, the worst.
Snoochies.
Yeah.
Oh, the worst. All right.
No,
sorry. I'm not an NPC right now. I'm just supposed to listen. No judgment. Sorry. I'll mute my mic.
Do you have any other means of growing more Thylia cuttings?
I thought we grew a shit ton with Telemachus's amazing suggestion that Chandras could never have come up with.
It sounds like something that we would have done.
We did, yeah, we did it.
But I would not have overseen that.
No, Maya had to do the whatever plant growth on the cutting to create more whatever. Yeah, we did it.
With Maya's incredible wisdom, she did it right away
Yeah.
and already harvested and stashed the cuttings in case something happened to her.
Exactly. Yeah, I remember that because of my keen mind.
Should make a tree body for Calic as well. Calic and Hirak, there's like an Ent type body down there, maybe. Yeah.
I mean, that's
As
pretty
incredible.
cool. I mean, you just had Vulcan fucking work nonstop to make a fucking robot body for her. But sure, it's fine.
It's good to have options, you know.
Throw that shit in the trash, I guess. But
One of them's fire resistant, one of them's fire vulnerable, you know.
Mm.
Only a close embrace puts that fire out.
Yeah, with Calic's subclass, the tree body, we should probably keep Vulcan working on the robot body. I'm just thinking ahead here.
Yeah, fair.
Calic's kind of got a flame thing going on. Like,
All right, so I guess Calic just turns into like a Poe, like a fucking disembodied soul until you guys find her a body. So just put her in a jar or something.
Julie wouldn't offer her to hitch a ride with him, but he's got Esther and wouldn't dare.
Esther, yeah.
Esther, who killed her. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, so here's Calic's soul. There you go.
All right, Orin will summon a Nyx hound that she can ride around in.
Oh, they're gonna feed it to it. That's okay. All right. Okay, so you tie a jar with her soul around the neck of a Nyx hound.
I was thinking about putting her like in the hound to like take over the body. I don't know how giving bodies works.
Well, once you give her a body, she's gonna. That's her body then.
Never mind. We'll put her in a jar, not around the neck. I don't really trust one of the hounds.
Look at this lazy dog. He's asleep. Come on, man.
He got a little beat up.
Okay.
Yeah, give him 820 health. Put back to full.
I have this unhatchable dragon egg.
Soldier.
We could put her in and see if she can.
Ooh, that sounds pretty cool.
Return this.
That'd be edging out whatever dragon is growing there.
No, it's unhatchable. It's dead. It's debunked.
Then wouldn't you just be trapping her soul in a rock?
Yep.
Yeah, let's see what Vulcan cooks up, and we'll put a pin in that the rock idea.
That's what you're cooking.
All right. So we have the cuttings to return. Is there any other business that anyone has in another sea? Go around the table. Sibo, anything else?
I checked to see if the powdered ruby or the if any of that just happens to be around. I assume that it's not.
You can't deliver it until you get to the surface.
No, yeah. I was just checking to make sure.
Right.
Also,
okay.
I turned into I cast polymorph to see if it lasts longer than 12 seconds real fast.
All right, Julian.
Yeah, I got nothing for it.
You're good with your passenger? Plural.
Julian will just nod.
Andronicus, I know we were able to speak with the theory. I know there was something you wanted with that.
I'm done with her for now.
Okay then. In that case, I think our course is clear. We need to get back to the surface and make our way to the Golden Heart. Get back Maya. I don't know why the Furies would bring her to the Heart Tree rather than somewhere else.
I mean, she's probably having to explain herself to Thylea, obviously.
All right. We should head out at once, though. We don't know how long it's been since she was taken there. We don't want her to... If she's in need of help, we don't want her waiting any longer than it takes.
With my idea that I brought up earlier, could Julian use his blood to quench the sword? Does he have enough Titan blood, or would it need to be pure Titan blood?
Oh,
I mean, you could certainly try.
Here, Julian, I will stab you with the sword.
Gotta use proper form.
Or we accumulate my blood in a bucket.
No, that's not the intended way.
That's how you quench a sword.
I mean, that is how you quench a sword. But
In a
That's
bucket.
That's lame.
I mean, a barrel.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. All right, fair. But that's like cutting your leg to do a blood oath instead of cutting your hand and, permanently damaging all the tendons in your hand. It's like, there's a cool
The
way
hand hurt. I'd like to see you hold a bow properly after you slice your hand.
I'm just saying, there's a cool way to do things, and then there's the real way to do things. You got cure wounds nearby, you cut your hand to look like a cool guy. If you're in in real life, you definitely don't want to cut
There you
your hand.
go.
We wait till we have Maya back, and then I just impale Julian with the sword.
Okay.
Wait,
And then we heal
Actually,
him afterwards.
you know what? Julian's going to take the sword from you, and he's just going to stab himself with it.
Oh shit.
Perfect.
All right.
That's how you do it.
All right. As you stab yourself through with the blade, just all the way through your fucking body.
Yep.
Whew. Okay. The blade begins to drink deep of your blood. And you guys can see that if the sword is left in Julian, it will drain every drop until he is dead.
I cast general
All right, now
repose.
pull it out.
Yeah, I say I go to pull it out if Julian doesn't.
Can I get an athletics check? To pull the sword from the kidney stone, as it were.
I cast guidance. As a reaction.
Oh, all right. With a 33, you pull the blade free. Julian, you are dramatically left with 1 hit point.
Okay.
I'm gonna not lay on hands him because I only got 1 point of lay on hands left. But I am gonna cure wounds him at like 4th level.
And I will as well with my 5th level.
Oh, 3rd level. I'm not a 4th level spot.
Imagine not having
Imagine only having 2 spells left.
Or
a.
just claps him on the back. Good job.
It doesn't matter. He just pulls out a scroll. I mean, that's
Oh, fuck.
right. Right.
Yeah, that's totally what I did. Yep.
Okay.
The hand economy can't be pulling scrolls out.
Okay, that's accurate though.
Let's see.
You get both of those, Julian.
Okay. Where? All right.
You're bleeding a lot there, Joe.
6 seconds.
Also, I think we're all confused about the quenching here. It says baptized with Titan's blood, which I would think you most assuredly baptized it by stabbing yourself through.
No, I feel like we should have
because you are
bled Julian
not
into a little bowl and then
because
like
you're not
flicked
a
it on us.
real Titan. The blade did have to drink deep, restored.
Nice.
Let's maybe check out these Lutheria weapons too at some point before we get to the surface.
Okay. Have I run you guys through these items before or no?
I don't
I
think
think
so.
you said they dealt psychic damage, but I don't remember if we had like a full, training montage. Let me introduce you to my special friend, the M41A, pulse rifle sort of deal from Aliens. So.
Alright, so I'm gonna check this box in my notes. Baptize the Titansbane, repair Titansbane. Hey, you guys did something on your list.
Yay!
So proud of you. Alright.
All it took was stabbing Julian.
Sacrificing Julian was the answer.
I mean, it's been the answer all along.
That's
We
true.
just haven't, had the strength to commit.
Okay. I'm trying to find the Titansbane stat block here. I could have sworn I moved everything over. Did I put it up here? Let me see. Okay, Titansbane, earlier doc. Okay. I like reading messages about myself like it wasn't me that did it. They're like, yeah, Crash did this thing. It's like, did I? All right. I'm gonna have to grab it from the other world. Apparently, it didn't make it over. Let me do that real quick. While I'm doing that, I can tell you guys some of these fine items that are available to you. The Aegis.
All right.
The Aegis of Echoes. This is the shield. It requires attunement. It's a legendary shield adorned with a screaming harpy's visage.
Ooh.
It can cast a psychic scream once per day. I think that's a pretty good spell.
Yeah.
I think that makes people's heads blow up. I'm pretty sure. Centered on the shield bearer, dealing psychic damage to nearby enemies. It also. Oh no, I think Psychic Scream is friendly fire. Oof. Okay. It also allows the wielder.
Of your choice.
Is that what it
wrote
says? Okay.
Yeah.
It also allows the wielder to reflect a spell back at its caster. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right.
I kind of feel like
But
that
you
has
hate-
Seagull written all over it.
You
It's like
hate
the plate.
stunned, and stunned is part of Psychic Scream.
Oh, really? That's a shame. All right.
On a
Wait,
failed
imagine.
save, a target takes 14d6 psychic damage and is stunned.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure there's no downside to using any of these items. All right, let's move on to the next. The next one is called
Possibly
Hell.
curse. Sign
This is-
me up.
All right. Let's see. A mystical helmet. Sorry, the helm of the Oracle. A mystical helmet fashioned from a humanoid skull. Nothing.
Is this another fucking Geigen crafted item here?
That grants the wearer the ability to detect thoughts at will without using a spell slot. And once per long rest, the wearer may cast Phantasmal Killer,
Ooh.
tapping into the fears of their enemies.
Ba, ba, ba,
That's pretty cool.
Plasma killer.
All right.
Guess to
Titan.
say.
Do you want me to skip back to the Titan's Bane or no?
We can finish with that one.
Yeah, do the Titan Bane's
last. Okay, let's okay. Let's see. Spear of the Lost Path. This spear allows the wielder to cast Dimension Door once per long rest. Additionally, on a successful hit, it can impose the confused condition on the target due to its mesmerizing illusionary after images. A DC 18 lingering.
I like how this shield does a fucking 9th level spell, and then Phantasmal Killer's 4th level.
Detect thoughts at will, though. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just funny to me.
This is how it goes.
Let's see. Well, I mean, the shield is legendary. These are just regular items, you know.
That's
like,
fair.
they're a different class. Let's see. Chariot of the Wind. A miniature chariot that, when activated, grows to full size and can fly. While riding it, the user can cast Gust of Wind at will. The chariot also grants advantage on all dexterity saving throws to its pilot.
I kind of feel like that's got Orin's name on it.
Way to fucking fly! Holy!
I thought it was
shit.
just
Yeah.
gonna be like a hoverboard. Like,
God
Yeah.
damn. No, it's
Listen,
like it's
listen,
Green
this
Goblin.
is not Back to the Future 2.
It's
Come
Green-
on.
It's Green Goblin. What are you talking about?
oh
it's
no,
a
I mean
little
the actual. I mean like the little 2-wheel things.
It is. It's a mini
Oh,
chariot
okay.
that it's just big enough to get 2 feet into. So you gotta like you're like T-posing the entire time you're flying it.
I mean, you might as well when you've got like a flying chariot.
Oh my god.
All right, then there's Crown of Hidden Insight. This crown grants the wearer the ability to cast Mind Spike at 7th level.
Damn.
Okay. Without expending a spell slot. Once per day, and then once per day, the wearer can also cast Legend Lore to uncover hidden knowledge.
So it sounds to me at this point like all of these are for Sibo. I don't know if you guys have noticed the theme.
You're gonna wear the crown on top
The
of the
crown
helmet.
on top of the helmet. Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, there is the Shield of Forgotten Spring. This shield is adorned with enameled flowers. It's quite beautiful. It almost looks like a stained glass shield. It grants resistance to necrotic damage, and once per day, it can be used to cast Raise Dead without material components. The raised individual is also protected from fear effect for 24 hours.
It's good because they can't do anything for like 5 days when they get raised.
There are strange runes that look familiar. They look similar to Thylean script, but different, etched on the inside of the shield. Oh, don't you have Eyes of the Rune Keeper or some shit? Is it you still have that?
I don't believe I do.
Oh, okay, good.
Is it written in the same language as the Spider-Man 2 VHS?
No.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, no, I don't. I have detect magic stuff, but I can identify it too. But outside of that, no.
I mean, you are identifying it. That's how you know what it does.
That's what I mean. Yeah, outside of that,
Yeah.
I can't.
All right, let's see. Oh, all right. There is an instrument, the lyre of the Hypnos. Let's see. Playing this lyre as an action can cast a powerful version of the sleep spell. Additionally, once per long rest, a player can cast Dream, allowing them to send messages or haunt the dreams of others.
I thought you were gonna say sleeping draught.
Oh, this one's fun. Cerebral Collapse. This +3 Zyphos gives you a permanent haste, but only if you are 25% or less of your max hit point.
Oh my god.
Pretty dope, honestly. All right. Cloak of Shifting Starlight. It's a cloak of displacement. But as a reaction, if a creature misses you with an attack, you may deal 15 psychic damage to that creature. And once per long rest, you may cast Greater Invisibility. Nice. Okay. There is the Comet Staff. And you guys understand that comet is like a nerd word for shooting star. Anyways, this is a spellcasting implement or spell focus of +3, and any damage that one of your spells would deal can instead deal psychic damage.
Oh man. Should only be throwing psychic fireballs.
Fuck yes.
Sibo could have psychic eldritch blasts.
Okay. There is the Spearhead of Nemesine. This ancient spearhead, when affixed to a weapon, allows its wielder to cast Modify Memory once per long rest by driving the spear into the forehead of the target. You must succeed on an attack roll. Non-Paragon, non-legendary creatures get no saving throw. On a successful hit, they forget the last minute of their memory.
You say non-Paragon / non-legendaries get no saving throw?
Yeah.
I mean, it does the.
Who wants to go back to Beachros and overthrow a king?
It's only the last minute, right? Last minute of.
Yeah, it's just the last minute of memory. So.
Yeah, but we can make him think he decreed some weird shit.
What we.
Well, hold on.
You
It
can
says
make him
modify
think he
memory of the
abdicated,
spell.
and then he'll just
affect
leave.
Charm. You can affect the target's. No, hold on. With
There
the
you go.
charm, you can affect the target's memory of an event that experienced in the last 24 hours, lasting more than 10 minutes. Yeah. Sorry. So this should be. It shouldn't be 1 minute. It should be you are casting modify memory by stabbing them in the forehead.
Jeez.
All right. There is the chakram of twisting thoughts. It basically looks like the crown they they put on crucified Christ. And this is a +3 chakram of returning. That can target 2 creatures with a single attack as long as both creatures are within 20 feet of each other.
Oh man, it's too bad Maya's not around. I guess that goes to Sibo. I think that's.
Fucking, oh man. It targets 2 creatures with a single attack as long as they're within 20 feet
Of each other. Nice.
Are you working on a new build?
I know. I was just writing out. I was just writing out the stuff.
Okay. I mean, I have a doc for it. I will confess.
Okay.
I will confess that I didn't build these in Foundry yet, but they do exist. Let's see. All right. There is the Harpy of the Fates. A Harpy is an actual weapon. It is a type of sickle sword. So it is like a sword with a sickle protrusion along one end near the tip. So rather than find you guys a cool picture, I will draw you one real quick.
Hell yeah.
All right. So
I
there's
love crash pictures.
All right. So then it goes whoop at the
You're
end
on the
there.
wrong... Oh, never mind. There it is.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Kopesh kind of thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Ain't nobody wants that.
When the light gets all bright, I can't see that at all. It's funny.
All right, so this blade grants you inspiration, 1 inspiration every dawn. Let's see. You are able to cast. What? Oh my god. You are able to cast Counterspell at will.
Oh hell yeah!
But if you do, it triggers a wild magic surge.
I'm in.
Extra
I'm
hell
in.
yeah.
I'm in 100%.
This is Titan's Bane.
No, this is the Harpy of the Fates.
Nice.
And then once per long rest, you may attempt to cast Dispel Magic. If you do, you gain temp HP equal to 5 times the spell level of the effect that you are canceling.
I still have to have we still have to have a reaction to cast it, right? It's not like anytime, anywhere cast it. It's still.
Oh yeah, it uses your reaction to cast.
Okay, all right. I mean, I just don't
What's
like making sure.
What's the counteract check on it?
Yes, good question. So the counteract check on this +3 sword is +8, and DC 18. Well, I guess you wouldn't have DC 18 because it doesn't actually cast any spells. So yeah, it's +8.
Sheesh.
Shush.
That's pretty good.
That's, I mean, that's better than like fucking gods, honestly.
Yeah, right? That's like an abjuration wizard counterspell, like
right?
a high level one.
All right. Then there is Bow of the Huntress.
Oh, good. You're in luck, Corona.
Let's see. This beautifully crafted bow is inlaid with moonstone, allowing the archer to shoot arrows of light. These arrows deal radiant damage instead of piercing. And when they strike a target, they can trigger a moonbeam on a critical hit. No concentration required.
I don't know. That might be better than that, like +1 longbow that you have, Orin.
Are you trying to make me give up my +1 longbow?
For that? Yeah, I am. You caught me.
Orin's got material. He's got attachments to all.
Additionally, the bow grants the wielder 120 feet dark vision.
Oh, well, it's got dark vision.
Also, the bow is +3.
Oh shit! Orin looking down at his +1 wooden bow.
I understand if you just get the Karina though.
I'll think on it.
You'll think on it. All right, so
+1 wooden bow.
So these are the items that have been delivered to your ship from your new ally Lutheria. There is a great many treasures here.
Can you throw them on the Stonebreaker character sheet?
Like there's still a Word doc form.
Before next week, I will. Before next week. So.
Okay, did we do Titans Man yet? Can we go back?
Oh,
and do
Titans Man. Yeah. Titans Man. All right. I didn't get logged out, did I? Okay. All right. Titan's Bane is a +3 weapon. All right. Whoever is attuned to it may spend 10 minutes concentrating on it. And doing so will allow you to change the form of the weapon.
Oh,
Whoa.
Rope?
Into a stormtrooper blaster.
Into a rope?
That always misses.
Why would I attune to something when I've got one that I don't have to attune to?
Well, regardless of the form you choose, it always deals slashing damage.
Nice, okay.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see. When you roll a 20 on an attack roll made with this weapon, the target takes an extra 20 slashing damage, or an extra 40 slashing damage if it is a giant. Which local giant slayer Andronicus could tell you comes up a lot.
I tried to.
feel like
I
that-
tried to make it come up a lot.
I feel like,
If a giant has 50 or fewer hit points after taking this damage, it is destroyed.
Oh.
There you go, Andy.
And giants have disadvantage to D20 check opposing the wielder of this weapon. Which would mean that they have disadvantage to attack you.
Ooh, nice.
Oh yeah, Andronicus should definitely not have that. No one ever fucking attacks him.
Does the Kraken count as a giant?
A giant
no.
octopus.
Okay.
It's not. Welcome to the club, right? Andronicus, hand this guy a cigar.
Yeah. This is how it always goes.
I don't want to have to ask for giant. I don't want that thing.
So while the Titan's Bane may seem to be a pale comparison to these other weapons, it is worth mentioning that Sidon is a dual type Pokemon. He is a celestial giant, so he would be affected by this weapon very much so. Also, it is a sentient weapon, which you would only know about if you attune to it.
It's Thalia.
I mean, there you go, Andronicus. You know,
Ouch.
you can go ham against Sidon, and he'll ignore you.
It's
You won't
actually
take any damage when you square off against him.
it's gonna be Thalia. She's gonna be like, I'm not sleeping. I've been in this thing fucking ever.
That'd be a plot twist.
Right.
Oh my god.
I don't know if the world's ready for that. All right, so the only item that I 100% want is the chariot. Yeah, I gotta fly.
I told you. Orange.
I didn't want to fly, but everybody else wants to fly.
I don't want
Flying is pretty rad.
Can two people ride on the chariot?
I mean, Sibo is small.
Right? Then we always
You
get.
asking me?
Yeah, can two people ride on the? Can me and Oren both ride on the chariot?
I believe two people can ride in a chariot. Yes.
Take me up higher, Oren. I need to turn into a whale. Perfect. It's perfect.
Amazing. The new strat.
The new strat.
Fly Sibo up, he turns into a whale, drops Sibo.
So
All right,
opening move.
is there anybody that is intending to attune to the Titan's Bane?
I feel like it's kind of in like a Julian quest.
That's true. You do still need to. You don't have a big badass melee weapon right now, do you?
Oh,
You lost your axe.
I've got battle tax.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember what battle tax does.
Yeah, man, battle tax is that's a side that's a side weapon. You keep that one, you keep that one in your back pocket for
Yeah, you
like
can
farming gold.
turn Titan's Bane into the axe that was stolen from you. Like,
Because I think battle tax only has its special property once per day, right? Where it turns somebody into
Well, it's
gold.
charges.
Still, I think you should probably main
Oh.
weapon the +3 weapon that
Yeah.
I
Crash.
I just like the idea of that staff. I'm not gonna lie.
While we were looking into those things, I need to I have a amulet that we got from Midas's lair. There you go. It's a trinket. That. And see if that actually Midas's lair trinket.
Ah, a black triangular pendant that gives us a rich king purple glow is said to nullify pain. Yes. It can definitely be used to treat arthritis and any other sorts of chronic pain that you might be feeling. Ever since you've been sleeping next to that thing,
Yeah.
just incredible night's sleep.
I give it to Halleck. I mean to
Aw.
Calic, yeah.
You give it to Calic?
Give
Okay,
it to
that's
Calic.
nice of you. She's a ghost jelly
Oh
right
well,
now. But...
yeah. I'll wrap it around what the yeah
her jar.
her jar.
Fair. Okay.
It's nice thought, Sibo.
Thank you. I'm kind of liking this a couple of these harpy things. I'm down to be a harpy boy.
Okay. If you guys want to wait until I have everything like in the game as items,
Yeah, totally.
Like to further divvy them up. I mean, just assume you guys will, not get in any crazy fights where these items could have saved your lives. I guess.
No,
So,
100%. Also,
he'll take the chariot of win. He'll go ahead and attune to that.
Oh, you'll take that right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sure.
In case something
here.
comes up.
I can make that one real quick.
if anybody like swaps out armor or any of that stuff, let me know. I might have some use for an extra set.
Yeah, you don't have to make it right now. I just want to know that if we get into some crazy combat, the second we get up Charybdis, that I want to be able to fly. Because if there's some fucking storm elemental that is looking for round 2, I want to be able to. I also want to be able to not get knocked into the abyss by a shark.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
Listen, I already dealt with your attorney. Okay, I mean, what else do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. No, jeez. All right, let's see. On the ground, this thing is. There we go, and there we go. And I guess it can hover. It might as well. It doesn't have fucking wings.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes, the chariot.
Been waiting a long time for this.
I've been thinking about ways to get flight. I do have I've got my grappling crossbow, but that's as close as I've come.
This is like a broom of flying, but for for cool Greek boys. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
For men of taste.
Now it is miniature until you activate it. Then it grows to full size and fly. Just keep that in mind.
I mean, it takes an action to cast fly on
as a
yourself,
miniature,
too.
it's the size of a micro machine. Do you know what a micro machine is?
Children these days,
right?
Julian will fashion a holster on your belt buckle, Oren, so you could just like have your chariot just hanging out there.
Just have it hanging. All right.
So that way, when you're ready to go, you can just take it off your belt and just throw it down. Activate.
Yeah, with the size of this thing, it's gonna weigh down my skirt.
Did I delete SIBO?
Yes. That's great. You deleted the token.
All right, so because it's a vehicle, I don't know if I can give it a spell or not. Let me see. Yeah, it's like, I'm a vehicle, bro. I'll have a scroll of... Here, we'll just give it 100 scrolls of Gust of Wind.
I got all my scrolls. Perfect.
Yeah, nice. Alright. Cool. Details. Flat, 18. Excellent. Alright. Chariot of the Wind. Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
You're now the proud owner. If you want to swap out art, let me know. I just gave it a general chariot thing for now. So.
Perfect.
Okay. Blop.
That is.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
I even know which direction it's headed.
Yeah, straight out of Kyra cart, man. Straight out of Kyra cart.
Sir, does your chariot dress to the left or to the right?
All right, these are some pretty big dick magic items, just so you guys know. So this is definitely should give you an idea of what lies ahead.
So, Andronicus,
Also,
what's your-
full disclosure, these are weapons that are considered cursed.
Oh, yeah.
And right, so I mean, I just want to say that I'm not responsible for any side effects that happen, but they are very strong, and were given to
Fuck me
you
up.
by the goddess of death.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me cast Scream every once in a while and we'll see what happens.
What about that cloak of
All we
shifting
have to
starlight?
do-
Anybody got their eyes on that?
I
And-
think that would be a nice ad for Julian, but I mean, you're more in the thick of it than
Which
I am.
one's that?
It's one that lets you. It's just I want to mostly for the cloak of displacement and for the
Oh yeah.
reflecting. What is it? Reflecting damage or attacking with a.
Yeah,
Cloak
if
of
it misses, it
Displacement,
deals psychic damage.
you do have to use a reaction to activate that, though. But you can use your reaction to deal 15 psychic damage to the creature that misses you.
It's pretty solid.
And then once per long rest, it can be used to cast greater invisibility. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I think it. I mean, that could be argued that could be useful for anybody, but
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, but if Andronicus does not want to lay claim to Titan's Bane, I mean, if I can have Titan's Bane and the staff like doing psychic fireballs, that would be pretty fucking.
Well,
I
I do
mean, like,
want to
I
point out
would-
to anybody that hasn't been following along, you had these on the fucking boat the whole time. These guys, listen, if there's anyone that still watches this series, these guys had these items on the boat already before we went on Christmas break. Luthier said, "I'm gonna put some stuff on your boat for you to help
And
you
we
out."
forgot about it over Christmas break.
Because we're bros. And then you guys are like, "Oh, that sounds cool. Guess we don't need to do this arena anymore." But then, after Christmas break, they came back and they fought every boss for the last 3 years in a huge Smash Bros. Tournament, even though they already had all these cool things waiting for them on the boat. Anyways, I'm done. I'm going to mute my mic while you continue to...
And yes, we lost. How many NPCs did we lose?
Two.
We lost.
Dick Butt
Just two?
and Halleck, yeah.
Okay.
No, here I can dick butt.
Hirak. I always say the name. Yeah, Dick Butt and Hirak.
Though I know Dick Butt was he was around for a while, but
I don't know.
He
It's
wasn't
nice
even-
to have
Do
a fire
not-
elemental on the team. I'm just saying.
Do
it's
not
nice.
diminish Dick Butt. He was great at kids' parties.
he was a summoned elemental, so like I don't know if he's trapped in the arena or if he just goes back to playing a fire.
Still.
I guess we'll look into that.
As Crash told us, I mean, if you die during that fight, I mean, that was pretty much it
Well-
for the character.
There's worse places to be trapped. So
Could have been trapped on a water plane.
I mean, it depends what you're into. But yes.
imagine if he was a. No, never mind. All right. Let's see.
all right, so we're heading out, right? We're gonna.
I think so.
All right, Moxana,
Punch it.
punch it.
So I think our plan is to ride back up Charybdis.
I mean, that's going to be our best option because the other.
No, we go out the
exit-
other one and we just shatter the Stormbreaker upon the mountain. I think that's the
Yeah.
best plan.
No, we
Yeah.
would shatter it on the mountain because it's in a lake.
It's
the
not a big
bottom of
lake
the-
though. I remember going down that lake raft. I remember going down that river rafting it.
Yeah,
It's like
but
15
it
feet
was
wide.
the
Also,
octopus that.
you'd be
Yeah,
landlocked.
we're not coming
yeah.
back up through there. There's no way.
Herpes it is. Swirly.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
we're
do have to
more
ask
of this.
still
About the Titan's Bane. Does anybody attune to it, or
Just
do
take
you,
it, Julian. Just
I-
or
on
I
do
was
you,
gonna
or
YouTube.
ask-
do you leave it soaked in Julian's blood, pulsing on the ground?
So the thing with Titan's Bane is I think it'd be fun for Julian to have, but I think that the extra damage against giants would happen more if it's for somebody that uses a melee weapon more often.
It's a fair point.
So my original thought was
Sibo. Oh.
Orin should take it, but if Orin doesn't want it, then I would.
The fact that it's a sentient weapon, then it becomes a question of who.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
No, you guys know. I guess you guys would know that because you guys went
okay.
through and identified all this shit. So yeah. Like you.
Okay, I thought you said we wouldn't know the sentient part
Alright.
until someone actually.
To be fair-
you wouldn't know the details
Yeah.
of the sentient part.
But
Yeah,
to be
you wouldn't-
fair,
you wouldn't know
Sibo-
what it wants, what its motivations are, things like that.
Sibo would have identified it and not told the party that it's sentient.
Oh wow.
No,
Really?
no, yeah.
Very
Yeah.
Sibo.
God damn.
I forgot to mention that. Sorry.
No, that's on brand. Okay, so do you want to flip for it? I don't know. I mean, this does seem like a Andronicos type weapon, but I mean, if you want Julian to take
Wait,
it, Julian,
but you
Julian
can
take it.
change it into can you change it into a melee or a ranged weapon? So it can be done by
I think
Julian.
normally the ones that are changeable have to stay within like the same category, but I don't know.
That's fair. Yeah. Is there a
But yeah, sure, I'll grab it. I'd like to. Does anybody want the lava axe?
I don't think anybody else could use it.
Without
being
yeah.
on fire.
It can
Kalik,
have the
give it-
thing slotted into
give
it.
it to Blazing Ben?
Oh, true. I was gonna say thematically. I mean, give it to Kalik.
Alec, true.
But I mean, yeah, if we want to have it on the main party. But
Well, you guys have a number of attunement slots equal to your proficiency bonus now.
I'm gonna give it
Yeah,
to.
we're
I
at
was gonna give it
5.
to Tycon if nobody else wanted it.
oh yeah, that works too. Kind of
Yeah,
eyeballing
but
this
that lake of
this
lava,
sphere.
not the lake, but like the hot top of lava. That's that proved,
That's true. I'm only sitting at 3 out of 5 attunement slots. I could always just keep it on me in case we need it for the 15-foot pool of lava.
It was so
True.
there was so much use out of that,
We
Yeah, we
did.
could.
and that's how we lost Halleck. But whatever.
Still, I mean, it was.
It's not the lava's fault, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I blame Crash.
Lava's just there.
Crash did
Mm.
this 100%.
Oh, it was the artificer that was like,
Oh,
"Hey,
okay,
this
okay.
fits a
did
thing."
100%, yeah.
No, it was the swirly, the fucking Yeti getting dunked in it.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
Okay. As you attune to the weapon, I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
Ooh.
Look at that, you got your
Do I know
paladin
this is
aura.
happening? I would know this is happening, right?
Would you? I guess you would anticipate with your huge
Yeah,
brain.
you would anticipate.
that-
All right,
fuck.
all right. All right, hold on.
There goes Andronicus. Fuck.
17. That's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do have Telemachus slotted on the beach.
All right.
I
All right.
would have no idea. Would I?
I mean, you guys would have an idea by
I,
now that
I
this
have
is a
an
sentient weapon,
inspiration.
and sentient weapons do have a habit of, yeah.
I have an inspiration. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay. Ooh, 15, huh? Oh, plus 7, right?
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be a 22.
Yeah.
All right. You retain control of your mind. However, the Titan's Bane demands that you free its master, its father, its creator. Find the Titan Talius
Yes.
and free him.
Sweet.
All right. Now, this dude's been communicating with you guys psychically, right? But like nobody's like his eyes and mouth are still
Yep.
stowed shut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I'm pretty sure we went to cut his mouth open, didn't we?
I don't remember.
you guys-
To be fair, I don't remember.
Yeah, we cut the mouth open.
Okay.
Yeah, he just didn't.
Yeah, we
like,
did
didn't
talk
use
to
it.
him a little bit.
We cut the
But
mouth open, but then he didn't have a tongue.
He said, oh yeah, we brought him into the SIBO link, yeah, because we saw
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right. Yep.
Okay. All right. So I mean, Titan's been, you know, it doesn't have eyeballs, so it just keeps demanding that you free Talius, who's been imprisoned in the Nether Seas.
Well, we are still in the Nether Seas, but we have actually freed Talios already
Oh.
from his enslavement
Oh.
to Lutheria.
Great
Oh.
job.
Cool.
Cool.
Now you can cast creation once per day.
Nice.
What's the next quest of the sword?
It says, well, I guess it doesn't say anything. It's more like you feel a primal demand from the weapon, if that makes sense. Like a surety that this is what you have to do next. It says, I must find the missing children of Thylea. You must find them, that I might raise them from their stupor and set them on a path to righteous vengeance. Take me to Yala. Listen, it's better that you guys attune to this before you imagine how embarrassing this would be if you fucking left.
I guess we need to go to the island of the Titan.
Oh, okay, Island of the Titans. Okay, hold on.
We're talking about old Yala.
Yeah,
Old
Old
Oh my
Yala's
God.
dead body is on Titan Island, right?
For me, just now, the camera cut to the earlier scene where Yala was telling you, "This is why." perhaps
Or
you
it's-
shouldn't do the thinking.
Or just zooming around on his chariot. He's in the nether in the sky.
Andronicus, maybe you ask the sword whether it needs like the new Titan or the old one.
Well, it said children of Thylea, so I'm
You
going to
know
assume it means the
unequivocally that
Titan.
it want. Yeah, you know what it wants, man. You know.
Okay, and you could create a body for her.
Oh,
Creation.
I don't know.
I don't know if
Yeah,
creation
because
does
you
that.
can
Yeah.
create. You can cast creation once per day.
Yeah, but I
I
think
mean, I
it's
have
like
no idea how the spell works, but I mean, I'm just guessing.
I'm looking it up right now.
I think creation is like
Ooh, you pull wisps of shadow material from the Shadowfell, which I'm assuming is just the underworld here,
Yeah, but it only
Yep.
lasts for a certain time.
to
Right?
create a non-living object of vegetable matter.
Oh no.
yeah,
I can make shit out of rope.
excellent.
Or it got so hard just then.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right. Let's see. Go here. Currently has that. Okay. So, oh, here it is. Yeah, Titan's Bane. +3 star metal.
The
oh,
top
shit.
comment. The top comment on D&D Beyond for creation is what is this spell even for?
Good times.
You can make like
Yeah.
an adamantine sword or something, or a mithril breastplate
Yeah,
or
for a
something. I don't
minute.
know. You can make it on your body. I don't know.
Wait, is that how long it takes, or is that how long it lasts?
Okay,
So
hold
long
on.
it lasts,
All right.
depending on what
You
it's
also
made of.
you also gain reliable talent with crafting.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fun.
That sounds like it really should have been, Julian.
Damn. Wow. I mean, it's only from the Artificer Titan.
That's
No big deal.
yeah, that's okay.
All right. So, do you head to the island? All right. Let me take you guys over there.
It's like hop on, I'll fly us over.
Sibo hops on without is the moment he doesn't let you finish saying.
He doesn't go
Alright.
anywhere without his chariot now.
Yeah. I'm in. By the way, Oren, you notice Sibo smells a lot more like shit than normal. I'll just like throw that out there.
Okay. That's a weird thing to
Exactly.
share with your
Just
friends,
saying,
but
yeah,
okay.
because I'm sitting right next to him, so.
I don't know if I feel like Oren he hangs out with Yorgos a lot, so I
That's
think he's
fair.
probably pretty nose blind
Okay.
now these days.
Okay.
So I don't think he says anything.
All right.
All right. So as you guys arrive at this island,
Yorgos is also in the chariot.
I guess I gotta drag out freshies because these are all trapped in time. These miniatures. So hold on.
Do you remember?
Listen, everything's working again, except now we don't have token hotbar, but still, everything's working. I'm sure it's just a weird update that's affecting token hotbar. It'll be fine. Why didn't it drag out your guys? Let me see. There we go. All right. Off in the distance, you guys see the remains of these once mighty titans.
Yeah, that was
And
Yala.
that one was Yala, right?
Yeah,
The
the
skull.
one that's extra fucked up.
This one was Galaron, and this one was Versi, but according to Galaron, he is no more. All right. You hear this being right here. You see kind of like puffs of dust kind of come from its broken mouth and eyes, and it says, "Tarlies, it's like you." The weapon thrums with power in your hands, Bronicus. These are the blood of the Creator.
Would you like to be taken to Yala first or Galar?
It tugs you toward Galaron. Tarlies, are you well, brother? Are you safe, brother?
Does the sword tell me anything that it wants me to say, or?
It says, well, you get the emotion that with the strength of the Titans, you can use me to free him from his prison. And you just get like a little like cartoon image of you using the weapon like a shovel to just one dig, you just boop, he pops out of the ground.
I tell Galaran, this Talius that you're sensing, it's not him himself, it's one of his creations. We have freed him from his enslavement, but I'm going to try something that I think may free you as well. And then yeah, we'll fucking sword shovel.
Okay, so you spend 10 minutes thinking about the sword being a shovel, and then you do it, or
yeah,
actually...
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, as you think about it, it turns into shimmering Nyx energy, and then it reforms into whatever you think the dopest shovel would look like.
Whatever the coolest shovel from Sea of Thieves is.
Oh yeah, okay. So it's just made out of fucking starlight. With like none of the pieces are connected. They just like magically hang out.
That goes with it being Nick's stuff.
Magnets. How does it work? Like that kind of thing. All right. All right. So no check required. You plunge the spade into the earth, and the island shudders. And you feel a strength beyond your understanding flow through you and through the weapon. You feel as if 100 arms have wrapped around you, squeezing you to death, but at the same time granting you the strength necessary to heave this massive form free from the earth. And as he he rises from the earth, he'd be probably too big for his mini to appear on this map, I guess. Let me see.
I lean over to Orin and I say, "Yeah, Julie never could have pulled him out."
All right, here we go.
Damn.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh.
Damn.
All right. And I guess all of you are like on him now because he is like the fucking island. And he looks around and says, "I am free. I am whole again. I feel again. There is pain, but there is also hope. Yalla, sister." As he moves, you all, I guess, are afflicted by a ninth level earthquake. He says, "It is time. Wake up, sister." And with a massive stony hand, he just grabs her fucking skull and just yanks that bitch right out of the ground.
Damn.
As he does, you can see that there is still flesh clinging to the bones, and they move like sinuous ropes about her skeletal frame, holding her together. The longer she is awake, the more musculature seems to form as she crawls out of the earth like a zombie. And there we go. Hold on.
I just see it, that Golaron's being affected by Hydraulic's paladin aura. So
Yeah.
he's got buffs. They're like gargantuan creatures up here.
Well,
I was
he's
like,
a
what the
friend.
fuck are those? What the
They're
hell?
friendly.
They're friendly.
Yeah, look at them. You did this. You brought these things into the world.
Perfect.
Okay. Yala turns and looks at all of you and says, "Mortals. Mortals. We are roused. We will serve. We will bring death. Death. Vengeance will be ours."
Orin looks at the edge of his chariot down at Julian Andronicus. Like, over the SIBO network, he's thinking maybe we should have consulted Maya. Would have been good to have Maya around to sign off on this one.
So with Titan's Bane having assisted in the freeing of these other two Titans, with Galaron, you are able to cast Death Ward once per day.
Nice.
And with Yala, you are able to cast Steel Wind Strike once per day.
Oh shit! Steel Wind Strike
Nice.
on a Marshal. Excellent.
Now the weapon wants you to free Hergaron. You know, the guy who's holding Praxis on his fucking back.
Easy.
All right, that seems like we've caught up with the current quests for the Titan's Bane.
Time to unattune and wake him up later.
Yeah, we've made it up to where we're supposed to be at.
All right, Andronicus, I'll drag this somewhat powered up Titan's Bane to your sheet for now.
Does Talius react at all with his brother and sister?
Oh yeah, because he'd be slightly off camera as well, right? Because
Yeah,
another
because
fucking
he's
Titan
pulling
here.
the boat.
Oh yeah. So he would just sort of be staring in disbelief that that they are still alive, that they're still okay. And then Yala would look at him and say, "Do not cry, baby. We have much fighting. Find the courage. We might bring that vengeance." And then Galaron says, "We will aid you in the battle that is to come, to defend our mother, to save her. What is it you would have us do, small savior?"
With Seymour Network, I want to say perhaps we send them to Mitros to wait until we're ready to head to Praxis.
I'm worried that King Acastus might take one look at them and think that they've been sent to destroy the city.
Yeah, we might want to send word ahead to
Yeah,
Valis.
I can send
Let
word
him,
to Valis. Yeah.
Here, you can complete the kaiju convention. Here you go.
Nice.
just-
What's up, homies?
You can have Acastus. Valis can sell it to Acastus as her father creating some new defenders of the city. You know, doesn't have to reveal it there.
We could also ask them to just hang out off island, like.
Follow us around.
No, I mean like by Mitros still, but yeah, they can follow us around too. They don't have to go to Mitros. They can be Mitros adjacent if we are worried about that as well. But yeah, we can also have them follow us.
And now I'm kind of wondering that the fact that we were able to just awaken them from from being trapped on this island, what if we just needed to use the sword to hack off?
Hack off what?
Hack off. You left us hanging. Hack off.
Oh, sorry, hack off his restraints, metaphorically speaking.
Oh, like Hergeron? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the last Titan that we would need to free, right?
Yeah, that's not so much.
Yeah, I mean, Versi didn't survive. You already freed
Yeah.
Halcyon.
That's foreboding.
So yeah, I mean, hopefully.
Ooh, do you tell Titansbane that you freed Halcyon?
Yeah, you skipping ahead here. That was
No,
gonna be.
it'll probably come up. I get when he tells us to free Hergeron, it can be like, yes, the last remaining unfreed Titan.
And then it'll be like, oh, Halcyon's free?
Yes, we freed her from her imprisonment underneath.
Oh, has it got a
Fire
treat
Island.
for you? You can cast Flame Strike once per day.
Jesus.
Excellent. For now, we should have these guys follow us.
Just follow you? Just roll up through the ocean with you guys?
Yeah,
I mean, they gotta follow us out at least, right? And then after we get out of the underworld, then we can.
Ooh, true. I mean, if the Furies are doing something nefarious to Maya at the Heart Tree, we could roll up with these the squad here.
These guys need to come with us to the Fates.
Actually, have them hang out at the Heart Island might not be a bad idea anyway.
Maybe, yeah, go and commune with their mother and see if they can wake her up.
Wait, do we want her to wake up?
I don't know. It's that'd be a Maya kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think she's trying to wake her up, or at least find out why she's sleeping.
I mean, hopefully at least that being around like a concentration of Thylea's power can help sort of rejuvenate them a bit.
I mean, they're in real bad shape, guys. I mean, you know, they've been like one is barely alive, Yala, and the other one looks like he's having trouble maintaining a humanoid form, and the other one is Frankenstein. Like they're not
Hey.
like they're your kaiju for sure, but they're not the best kaiju currently.
So let's
I
set
want to
up, let's set
assume
it to,
that I don't want to assume that they were. You know, maybe they wanted to look this fucked up. I don't know.
yeah,
Oh,
let's,
like an intimidation tactic.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, like
All
wait
right.
till everybody sees how fucked up we are.
Yeah. All right. So for now, we have them follow us to the heart tree.
All right, so you guys are gonna head to the heart tree, pick up mine.
While we're here, and before, while this sword is apparently able to do things like this, do you want to do something with Vercy's body, or do you
The-
just want to leave it there?
The sword seems to know that Versi is gone.
Well, no, I'm asking the other Titans if they want to do something with Vercy's body, like.
Yeah. So Yala says, "A body is just a prison. She has been set free." And as if to accentuate the point, she takes one bony, like, muscle sewn fist, and she just punches his fucking face into rubble.
Okay then. Suppose we should return to the world of the living.
I am eager to see the flesh of mortal.
Cut out a little bit. They say they're eager to see the flesh of mortals.
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I just want to make sure I got that. All right.
damn.
We'll run it by Maya first on whether or not to send these guys to Mitros.
All right.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
So here's the thing: freeing Hergeron will destroy Praxis.
Oh,
That's
Mm.
kind of the plan, though.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Freeing
I know
our
we were
what?
originally
Of the
talking about
scroll.
dismantling various components, but
Oh.
It might be worth going in first to recover anything that we want to,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean also like to disable the Death Star before we collapse Praxis, just to make absolutely sure that it's not able to do anything. But
We
then
check
sort of
for-
like finish off with freeing Hergeron.
We need to make sure there's no prisoners or people being held there either.
Yeah.
Like Sibo's dad.
That's true. That's a very important prisoner to save.
yeah, we could
Very
probably
important
just bring the whole thing down still, right? Like, we don't probably need to go.
Oh man, it would be pretty epic. Break in, do what we got to do with Praxis.
On the
On
way,
the way
out,
out.
yeah.
Collapse it.
I mean, that sounds pretty dope. That sounds pretty good. All right, so now you guys ready to head to the surface?
Hold on, take us back to the other map real quick, just so we can check the locations, or just to make sure.
Okay.
Make sure we're good to go here.
We're up to 3 maps now, so let me figure out which one it is. Okay, there we go.
You said, are you gonna share the document of the items, Crash, or?
I wanna go over it one more time.
Okay,
I
no.
also forgot over Christmas break.
Okay.
I had this ready to go.
Okay.
And it says at the top, make sure you refine this before New Year's. I was like, oh, okay.
New Year's for
definitely will.
2025 New Year's. So yeah,
I
that's
was
that. Yeah.
really sick over the holidays. All
I
right.
feel like everybody was actually.
Yeah. it was
Everybody
pretty
I know
bad.
got beat up. Yeah.
Got beat up.
Nah, like the flu went around my house like 6 times.
It's tough
It was
down there.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Santa
work
Claus
was
had the
bad.
flu in the house. Is all I'm saying. Like,
Damn.
yeah.
All right. Especially with how many wives that man's kissing. He's probably #1 spread of
Right?
winter
It's a-
flu.
That's why they call it
COVID
the
vector for
they
sure.
call it the ho ho hovid. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Because Santa's a hoe. I get it. Yeah.
There's a lot of songs about it.
All right. So looking at the map. Now you leave the nether scene.
I think we're good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So you and your 3 kaiju roll out. There's no way that the people of the Nether Seas do not see you and your 3 kaiju making your way towards Charybdis. Okay. Maya and has left you guys the cuttings, and they are being distributed to the crew. As you approach Charybdis, every person that is holding a cutting of Thylea, those cuttings begin to wilt.
What happened? What, like all the cuttings that we have? What
Well,
about the
yeah,
original
I mean,
ones?
the ones that people are physically holding, their talismans, as it were, are starting to wilt.
Okay, I just didn't know whether that was a sign of it's working or that's a sign of it's not working.
Normally, Maya rolls a religion check for you guys and stuff like this. Somebody else want to give me a
Wardle.
religion check?
Now Wardle just he'll look at Julie and say, "Hey, look, this is what usually happens," and
Um,
he'll set the cutting down for a second.
Oh, okay, yeah. As you set the cutting down, the
Sort of
decay,
shrivel up.
the decay halts.
Is that his arms like start to shrivel up like a raisin?
Oh, just like you start to shrivel up as a raisin?
Yeah, because he was thinking maybe that the life force of the cutting was protecting.
Oh, yeah. As you guys are getting ready to ascend into Herbis, yes, yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is taking the hit for you guys essentially.
All right, he'll pick it back up.
Okay.
See, we don't need any religion checks or
I do one real quick anyway. This roll can't be below a 10.
practical.
Okay.
Do the livestock all have cuttings, or did they just age away?
This is Maya. Maya definitely made sure to cast,
Oh man,
cast the buff for
Yeah.
everybody.
I was just gonna assume the Thurak and the other lizard folk down there had already cleaned us out.
Oh man, I feel kind of bad because we've got all these beautiful things on your dashboard, but it's so crowded. I feel like we should start fresh. I'm gonna go ahead and delete everybody off the dashboard.
Everybody.
Yep.
Damn.
So what he's saying is that the cuttings didn't work, and we have a whole new campaign that we're on now. That's
This is like when the dragon turtle attacked.
I'm just saying that I'm even gonna get rid of the picture of Nessa's dad.
The fuck?
Yeah.
That's my father-in-law. Damn it!
It's one of the greatest. Oh my god, there's a sensor bar over. Oh, that's what it was hiding. Okay.
Yeah. That's
All right.
Yeah, but now,
Sibo's
yeah,
stepfather, you know.
but now Sibo's thinking there's another female centaur on board.
Is
Oh,
there?
yeah.
I mean,
Calic, what are you?
yeah,
you thinking?
She's in a jelly jar, bro. Oh, that no.
I
you know
mean,
what?
do you
Let's
think
not-
he
we're not
gives a
going
shit?
there.
Yeah, you know
No,
what I'm saying.
no.
You know what I'm saying.
Where's the spray bottle?
I was gonna
Oh
call
my-
this a fleshlight, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my
no.
god. All right. So, I will drop you guys into the world. As you head on up, the 3 titans essentially climb. This is we're getting into the real Greek myth shit here. These 3 titans climb this inverted whirlpool and carry the ship between the 3 of them
Oh, that's baller.
Oh yeah.
up and out of hell.
I'd listen to that metal album.
Right? Let's see. They're gonna be really big on the map, so I'm gonna make them smaller just so that you have like, you know they're there, but they're not gonna cover the entire map. So hold on a sec. They have a 50 by 50 token, so that makes it kind of hard to navigate around. All right, and then Galaron.
I'm not finding Steel Wind Strike anywhere.
Yeah, we gotta import it, I think, from something else. Hold on. Because it's like from a different book or something. I don't know. It's just
Like
whatever.
the Skag or something like that.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Let's see. It might be from Tasha's, but I don't have my stuff like connected as well anymore. So let's see.
I feel like it's
So it's
older.
from Xanathar's.
Oh, is it from the Xanathars? Okay. Steel Wind Strike. It is here. I can export one. I think, guys. From a different game. My very cool compendium ended up just being so big. It was part of the problem why some of the worlds were taking so long to load. It's because even accessing that compendium was slowing down like the load times. So I kind of had to abandon it. But now like I lost like so much like convenience of having all those spells and monsters and abilities all in like one place. But it was like 10,000 something entries or something ridiculous like that. So
Yeah, it doesn't help that for some reason, like the compendium thing, it like duplicates it. So you've got like 4 iterations of
yeah,
the same spell. Yeah.
So Steel Wind Strike should be available in the items tab now for you. You have to pick out an icon for it. All right. So let's see. You guys are heading to the surface, and I was shrinking down Galaron. There we go. There we go. All right. Wider world. We return. Okay. As they get there, you see this beautiful sun rise off in the distance. And the 3 titans are now having to swim because they can't stand on the bottom of the nether seas anymore. And they're sort of waiting in place, which is really hard for this dude because it's a fucking mountain. And yeah, and
Look, if cannonballs can float and Sea of Thieves, he can win.
So Galaron says, "The ocean is the domain of our brother. It saps our strength. It's good. The phoenix." As he stares off at the sun. We part ways here. We must go to land. Rest. Reconnect. Mother. Ask in the fiery deep. Gain strength. And when the time comes, fall upon us. And we will be there.
I think we should tell him where Halcyon is, so that if they all want to like hang out together, they can do that.
Okay. Where is Halcyon?
Fire Island.
Is she still at Fire Island? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how we'd I mean, they're Titans. They could probably figure it out, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So they roll out, and Yala says, as she's carrying Galaron, because he keeps sinking, she says, "Can you not walk to the bottom?" And he says, "It is dark down there." "No, I am afraid of the dark." And
I wasn't sure if there was a bottom. That was what I was gonna say too, but
the bottom is the roof of the Hollow World.
nice.
Yeah. All right, so they roll out. I'll leave them on your map so you can just remember that they're around in case you need
Oh
them.
yeah, building up our landing page round 2.
That's right. Fresh start. Okay. So, as you guys are there, the Keladone comes down from the clouds. It transforms from a mighty pelican to a soulful mechanical woman. That's how you guys knew that Vulcan could have done this the whole fucking time. Making robot ladies for a long time. It's a hobby, okay? It's like putting together Gundams, but with
He already had a couple made.
Yeah, he played like it was like, oh, where, ooh. And then as soon as he got off the phone, he like
Looking at his wall.
he hit a switch and a fucking staircase opened up and he went down to like his garage and the lights came on like one by one, like in a row, and it's just robot
Like
women.
fucking
everywhere.
Iron Man 3.
Iron
Yeah.
Man 3, yes, robot women.
All right. She pulls from her inner dimensional pouch in her stomach / mouth area. Transformers are weird. A body. For you assume Katya. It is vaguely humanoid in shape, and a second body, which is centaur in shape.
What if we switched him?
Then it pulls out a jar with a pickled tentacle and an eyeball in a platinum inlaid vial.
Yes. Is this
And
worth
then
400 gold?
a second jar that looks like it is filled with red glitter.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. And then she says, "Will there be anything else?" I certainly hope not. You have 3 days until the oath of peace ends.
What?
Yeah, I was wondering what that was over there.
You have 3 days until the oath of peace ends. I hope all of your affairs are in order. Master Vulcan sends his regards and says, "Hurry up. Get ready."
Well, gotta go make
Do
a
you have a
pickup.
message I could return to him?
Thank you.
I shall let him know. I will now transform back into a pelican and fly away. And she does that.
Makes the transformer noise. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Flies off.
All right, 3 days. Need to get to Maya
Oof.
and get to Praxis or the Fates, something like that. Maya first.
Gross. If I don't think you could do both. 3 days? I think you
gotta
can
get
go,
Maya.
you got one place.
All right, hear me out.
So OOC. Maya's gonna be delivered back to you at the end of the session. So like OOC.
Like, so
I think we gotta go to practice.
how long would it take Orin to fly to the heart on the chariot? Because we could get there. I could bring us back instantly to the ship.
How long would it take one of you to fly in the sky, where the storms happen, unattended, without the protection of the Stormbreaker ship and spirit and curse and all that? It
Yeah,
wouldn't take very
exactly. I
long.
don't know why you're.
It wouldn't take very long at all because you'd probably die.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair. All right.
yeah. I don't know if you knew, but there's these ancient air elementals called Tempests that work for Sidon, and they live in the clouds. You've met one. If you think that Orin and one passenger could take one, we could definitely try to run that encounter.
I ask Orin if he thinks it's possible.
Hey, if I've got that 25, if I've got that hasted seatbelts, they can't catch us.
Right?
I'm just all right. Let's go to.
All right.
I think we got to go to practice.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to do the Fates, but we don't got the time, so we gotta make sure we get to practice.
You choose practice over Fates.
Well, because what's our range of day rolls on the Antikytherian? Is it like a D3 minus?
For roleplay reasons, though. For roleplay reasons, obviously, we're gonna put it down in the history books that if it came down to stopping the Death Star, that was going to be fired on a city of innocent people, you guys would have chosen to go and check and see if Maya's okay instead. Is that I actually want to get this on record.
Yes.
Do I not even need to throw up a poll? Is there
anyone that I was gonna argue for Praxis, but
I would argue for Maya. I don't know if being tortured or not.
If we are going to take anything away from this quote useless fight we engaged in, it's that we're stronger when we work together and call on our allies, Maya is a strong ally.
Okay. Dang. Wow. There's definitely a skeleton down in the Nether Sea who would say friendship when they saw those results. There's definitely a Queen of Mitros who's a little disappointed you would let her and all the citizens be destroyed for one person.
Ooh,
But,
that's true. Valis
yeah.
would be.
Yeah.
Let me
That's
switch
okay.
my vote to Maya.
Dang.
Because I think
Okay.
we can
Get
do
it?
it and get back in time. That's why. That's why I believe in us. That's why.
Okay. That's cool, man.
Nord's not thinking so.
Also, I want to
Uh,
point out it says Maya or Mitros, and then the questions are Maya or Praxis. So I'm throwing out that.
I think it's which one to save.
I know, yeah.
right?
It is.
yeah, practice means saving me.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, traveling from island to island in the Forgotten Seas is 1d3 plus 1 days minus 1 because of your elite gilded paddles. Oars, excuse me. Paddles is demeaning. All right. So you could, on a gamble, go 3 different places, one might argue.
Right?
Yeah, I think we go Praxis first, and then
See if there's
we
any
have
time left.
time, hopefully Fates then.
Wow. Okay. But
Because I mean,
we're gonna say
one's like a Death Star, but one's like
Mhm.
like if somebody went in there with a sword and just cut all the threads, like it's fucking
Also,
work.
you probably wouldn't be done with the Titans yet because you can't go anywhere without the Antikytherian being calibrated, and you can only do
Yeah.
that on land. So they would have to drag you to like the nearest land mass before you could calibrate the Antikytherian. So
Roll
that's
a D100. If it's 100, the nearest landmass happens to be the Islands of the Fates.
Ooh, that's spicy. All right, let's do it. Andronicus, roll us a D100.
It's gonna be a 1.
Nope. All right, it's just
62.
a nearby spit of land that has like one palm tree on it. All right, so
And a Murmucky.
they
Keep
leave
on
you.
it.
They
No,
leave you
before
there.
we dock there, I want to hear the full write up from Chandris and from Kira.
She's like, look there, one fucking palm tree. Go calibrate this thing, and she throws it at you. All right, so you guys go and you calibrate, and then you are going to sail towards Praxis? Question mark. No, then story-wise, you guys would be sailing towards.
Yeah, I think we do a D3 -1 minus a D2 because we have the ever full sails as well. Ever full sails reduced by
D3 plus 1 minus 1 minus D2.
so it's
I
a,
think
so
we
it's a,
have
so it's a
a
D3
macro. Yeah, macro for it. Let me see.
it's a D3 minus a D2.
Yeah,
So
because everything
technically,
gets up.
if we did gamble, it'd be 2 and 2. Like, let's see.
I mean, I
Like,
still
there's
think we do Praxis first and then Fates. Because I
That's
think
fair.
if only one of them gets done, the one that needs done more urgently is Praxis. But yeah, I think there's a good chance we can get both of them.
Yeah,
yeah.
overland travel times reduced by 1d2, and then golden ore plating -1. So it is -1d2 -1. All right, so here I'll roll. None of these will count, but I'll roll you a couple so you can see what your odds would be if that helps.
It does.
So 1d3 plus 1 -1d2 -1. I think this should work.
Okay, I mean, what's the worst
Alright,
case scenario of not doing the fates first?
Somehow you
We
got
saved
there
time.
fast travel style.
We got there yesterday.
Or 0. Okay.
I mean, 0 would just be arrived like the same day, right? Like,
0. Yeah, you'd be same day.
It's gonna be either 1 or 0, right? Like it's very unlikely that.
Right, that it would ever be like more than 1. So yeah, I mean.
Okay, well,
that one was 2.
yeah,
Worst
because
case-
it can be up to 2, because it's 1d3 minus 1 plus 1, those cancel out. So
Yeah.
it's 1d3 minus 1d2.
Yeah,
So
but
it
the
could be
worst case
anyone
of not
from-
making it to Praxis is Mitros gets blown up. What's the worst case of not making it to the Fates?
Oh no, I agree. 100% agree.
I mean, they just scissored the whole string of like the whole strand of threads, but I don't
Wait.
think they would do that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I mean, technically, worst case we don't go to Fates is they just immediately kill everyone that's not already allied with Sidon. Although in that case, I don't know why he would ever think that he needs Death Star. But
True, yeah, I think we have to work under the assumption that the Fates isn't going to murk everybody as soon as the pact ends.
Yeah.
So I think we go Praxis, and then if we still have time after Praxis with the Pact of Peace, we can go Fates. We need to disable the laser and save Joyous.
that's
Sibo
actually our
runs
milestone
behind.
for the next level up is we have to save Joyous.
Pretty sure I heard it was two milestones saving Joyous.
Well, we instantly hit 19.
We take one from Sibo. Sibo loses a level on saving his father.
Yeah.
We're able to choose upon saving Joyous if we want to take a level from Sibo and give it to
Ooh.
ourselves.
Well, given your confidence in your ship's travel speed, would you say then that you do in fact start sailing towards Maya?
Well, I think we would have, regardless of the travel speed, we would have already been going towards Maya.
All right. All right. So you sail for a day, and you reach the Isle of the Golden Heart. Right. Let me grab that. Oh, I've been rolling these equations like in a different window for you guys. My bad.
How many hit points do we get from the sleeping Sibo? 11 or 13?
Oh, 1 second.
That were just 2 days, but you're guaranteed to make it to Praxis in 2 days.
My teammates get half my warlock level. All right, 6 plus int modifier 5, so 11.
11, nice. You sleep good, Sibo?
Oh yeah,
that's good.
Oh yeah, you
Good,
should.
good to see everybody while they're sleeping now.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, that's Metro Streets. Where's the
Or
Hot
just
Tree at?
he's in the corner of your room, Sibo. He's in his chariot.
There's a
Do you sleep in your chariot?
Well, Laura doesn't need to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
right.
rides around in his chariot.
All right, so
He's
then
ride around.
It's like
He's
a
doing fucking
Segway.
donuts in Sibo's
yeah,
room.
It's like a Segway. Yeah. Whenever it gets to a door that it's not big enough to fit through, he shrinks it down, then gets through it, then puts it back up.
Then
everything that you've been through, I'm happy that you have something that makes you happy.
Orin, you're the first one that gets to see the SIBO-sized pilot shit that he's playing around with, and is putting his powdered rubies in.
like a nest.
It's a shitulacrum.
What the hell?
Were you worried that snow would melt? Is that why you went with that?
I know. I just have access to my shit. I just feel like snow.
Oh, you don't have access to snow.
Yeah, so I've been saving shit for the last couple weeks. Yeah,
I see. All right. I mean, I ain't gonna take that away from you.
Okay, that's good.
All right. It's something though.
Yeah, we're just trying as spellcasters. It's kind of what are you gonna do?
I think I can make a copy of myself. Or you.
Okay.
Wait, you just need to stay in this room for 12 hours with me.
I think we have to go and save my rescuer, figure out what she's up to.
All right. That's fair.
In that case, you guys arrive at the island and you head to the heart tree. There's another dramatic wipe as it happens.
Ooh, that was a brisk walk.
Oh, that's true. You guys could actually get there at a decent time. All right.
We don't have to hoof it. We could all fly.
Yeah, it's true now.
Okay, in that case, all right, you guys, as you fly towards Philea's heart tree, as you get closer, you can see Maya. She seems to be in some sort of meditative trance, sitting on one of the roots near the trunk of the heart tree.
She look unharmed.
Yeah.
Furies have disguised themselves as turtles.
You know, Oren, sometimes a turtle's just a turtle.
Oh,
That's
get rid of
exactly
that
what they
person.
want you to think.
There we go. Okay.
He brings out his new +3 bow. Don't worry. I'll light him up.
Oh, I guess I should ask, who's your B team for this?
Going to the heart tree. Going to find Maya. Probably Corinna for sure.
Corinna,
Yeah.
Yala, Moxena.
You got a way
I'll
to
bring the Maya.
you got a way to fly this team in here?
Chandras, so you can cast fly on everybody. Chandras and Zamrox.
Okay.
He's got his 7th level fly, isn't that right? What is that? I think that's 5 people with a 7th level fly.
I can just imagine that conversation. Yes, Oren, I will waste one of my precious few spell slots on all these people.
I mean, he brings scrolls too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
has scrolls.
Yeah, because he's like a real warlock.
Oh,
Damn.
damn.
I keep
Damn.
forgetting that. He is an OG real warlock. And a cannibal, just like Sibo.
Damn.
Mhm.
What, he just called you out like that.
That's why.
I
That's why he
mean-
was so intent on getting spells above 5th level because he wants
Alright,
those Mystic Arcana.
So in order to save on spells, he turns Zamrox into a helicopter. By casting Fly on Zamrox, Zamrox just carries everyone else, and Sean just rides on his back.
Brilliant.
Yep.
Practical.
So you're bringing Zamrox and Chandras, Yala, Moxena, and
Corinna.
Okay. Oh, I guess we got to deal before this scene. We would have had to deal with the robots. Did you, or did you? Not
Oh,
wanna,
yeah.
Did you not want to do that yet? Did you want to leave?
Let's wait to do that until Maya's back.
Okay. So currently, Calic is still in a jelly jar, and Grandma is still trapped in a locket. Understood.
We're having Steros, like get the bodies prepped and all that.
Oh, that sounds cool. Okay. Yeah.
He's doing the rituals and all that.
Of course. Okay. All right. Well, then we will leave off here with you guys about to confront Maya, who sits at the base of the tree, and find out what happened to them.
Boss battle Maya. Here we go.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And so, anyways, I'll meet up with Dom before next session. Let Dom know what went down, and then I don't know if we'll record it or not, or if it'll just be like, oh, this is how it went down. And then they will
Maya session.
They will just tell you what happened or what didn't happen at their discretion.
Nice. Okay.
All right. So for now, we'll head back to your dashboard. Your somewhat empty dashboard. Feels kind of lonely without all your peeps around. Yeah. Where'd they go? Let's
I was
grab you.
tempted.
You
The
are
Skull
here.
and Shackles player in me wanted to try to recruit Muscle Lamia, but
Yeah, I can see that. Let's see. Where are we? Heart Tree. Oh, this is our fourth time at the Golden Heart. There we go.
At least.
All right. Excellent. Dragon Age that shit up. Woo. Okay. Well, congratulations, guys, for surviving the Nether Seas. I don't know if that is a milestone or not.
I think it is. Pretty sure it is.
Is it?
No,
I think you already gave us the Nether Seas milestone.
yeah, I think so.
I?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm checking.
Because we were
No,
planning
yeah.
on leaving.
Yep.
And then we stayed.
Because I had 2 spells that I didn't have.
So you guys will be level 13 then, right?
Yeah, we're 13
Yep.
now. Yep.
Okay, that's it. Survived the Nether Seas. Okay, and then there's redacted, double redacted. Wow, there's quite a few here that you could still get, but I don't know if you have the time to do it. Which is gonna be rough. Okay. Excellent. Chandras did put a thing together called Shit Left to Do.
Okay.
Do you want me to run you guys through it real quick, or you want me to wait till next week?
Fucking go for it.
Yeah, I want to hear.
Okay.
I mean, we'll probably have to do it this week and then also next week.
Advance.
But
Okay, so this is what Chandras has on your list of things to do. Praxis, sub-item, make Grandma Katya happy. Sub-item, kill or detain Koopa kids with sub-items Hergeron, Yala's crossed out, Halcya, Talius, Galaron. Stop Death Star laser, rob the vault, question mark. Kill Sidon, question mark. Destroy Praxis, question mark.
There's an asterisk by kill Sidon, important.
And then under Destroy Praxis, he has free Hergeron. Let's see. Fates, Andy's issues, question mark. What happened to Versi, question mark. Then under free OG Titans, he has Versi crossed off, Galaron, Yala, Halcya, Talius, and then Hergeron is not checked off yet. And let's see. I think. Oh, he has return to Helios for quest item? Question mark.
Ah, that fucking key to Skyhole.
yeah,
I'll get that shit.
All right. Well, that's anyways, that's his report.
They probably would just put a bunch of lame magic items. You know, we got our cool cursed magic items.
Yeah, they're so much cooler.
Yeah, I feel like Crash at one point said that getting to Skyhold was a milestone.
It is, yeah. It is.
Yeah. But is it cooler than 6 sessions of all the previous bosses, though? I don't think
mean,
so.
you got this fast ship. I mean, you could roll them dice.
We could split the
We
party.
could get zeros. It's true,
Guys. We could split the party. That's all I'm saying.
How would you travel?
Split the ship.
Yeah, we do drive-bys.
The
Just
jolly
keep
boats.
people off as we get by the island. Yeah.
How about not going in the jolly boat?
Yep.
Just fire them off the ship with your cannons.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll circle back for you. I promise.
Don't even slow down.
They never do.
Yeah.
Then we just put out for a little bit. We touch our mermaid, and we're back on the ship. It's fine.
Absolutely. All right. That is that. I will endeavor to get these weapons refined, and then I will throw them into. I'll throw you guys the document after I refine them. Before I put them into Foundry. Keeping in mind again that they are cursed in ways that you do not understand, but you know only from their legend that they are cursed.
They are horrific.
Yeah. Locked away inside the deepest vaults of the Hypnos, in the realm of the dead. So yeah, no, but you know, it was pretty cool. You get to psychic scream once per day, unlimited counter spells.
That unlimited counter spells. I bring the curse on. Bring it on.
Yeah, that's pretty tempting.
Permanent haste when below 25% health. That's round 2. Permanent haste.
That's where Orin lives.
Yeah, I'm in my zone.
He spent like 12 of the 15 or whatever rounds of the last fight below 25% HP. Like,
No, yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
I mean, he's got the Yorgos mech suit, and
Yeah, the
get
trick
below
is,
25 HP and then
that's,
immediately get inside Yorgos.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
In Georgos, all things are possible.
Also, since you have entered chapter 8, I will assess the B team document and see if there's anybody that would be have gotten any stronger or more useful to the mission.
Antonia!
The Jolly Boat's just missing one day, and
Yeah.
so is Antonia.
I'm out.
Yeah, it's a little weird to me that the Antonia situation's still going on. She's
It's
hangs
never
out on the
resolved.
boat. Just the worst like side quest ever. Like, Julian, we'd really love you to marry our daughter, and he's like, cool.
I'll do it.
I'll take her sister with me on my adventure.
No, she snuck on, didn't she?
Yeah,
We turned her away because of the crazy eyes.
well, I mean, it hasn't been that bad. I mean, she doesn't really get in the way. She helps out on the boat, you know.
She just leaves dead seagulls
Yeah,
at your bed
it's
occasionally.
bad, yeah,
like,
she keeps keying your door.
Truth be told, I think she realized that she and Julian didn't have a thing or a chance pretty early on when she walked in on him like with
Versi.
Glorious and then
Versi.
Versi and Moxena. You know,
whoa.
yeah, it was like I see how it is. You know, I mean, she just, you know, she's free now. She doesn't have to you know, live a noble's life. She could just live the life of her choosing.
Shit, sounds to me like that realization means that her B team ability probably leveled up.
Right?
Oh, I guess we'll have to see.
Gain greater understanding.
All right. Anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
Do not.
Okay. My only announcement is next weekend is community weekend for Sea of Thieves. We've been playing a ton of Sea of Thieves on the server. If you are tired of saving the galaxy from Terminators and bugs, or you are Larionis and you just can't get it to play on your computer and you refuse to buy a PS5, come play Pirates with us. Why not? You know, come play some Pirates. So that's what we're gonna be doing whenever we're not playing D&D. This coming weekend. We're gonna start Friday evening. We're gonna play like a lot, and we're gonna play as much as we can on Saturday. It's a ton of fun. It's just a sandbox pirate thing. So if you have some time, you want to check it out. It's free on Game Pass. It'll probably be free this coming weekend, or at least heavily discounted if you want to just see what it's all about. And I started a prep stream for Stolen Fate. So that's a game I'm going to be running on Monday nights after the 2 Alkastar games are over. And then I will be running Kobold King when Curse of Strahd are over. And then someday I might run Kingmaker. I've heard. So
Wait, what?
So those are my upcoming games. Dom also has an upcoming game. I believe the applications are closed or closing. I can't.
They're open until the end of February, and he's picking players in March.
Well, I'm sure whoever he picks, the people that don't get picked won't end their 3-year friendship with him over it. So no one's that petty on our server. Anyways, good night.
Wait.
All right. Thanks for running.
I hope Dom hears that. I hope he heard that. Anyways, good night.
I mean, it's been immortalized on stream recording.
Somewhere at a wedding after party. Dom feels a shiver down his spine. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in.